YouTube, today we're gonna dive into some Minecraft. We're gonna watch a video of 1,000 players simulating civilization with the rich and poor. It's made by Ish. Now, I used to be one of those kids that used to watch Minecraft videos back in the day growing up. Minecraft videos is still one of my favorite games to play. You know, it's a comfort game. You come back to it with your friends and you grind it out for like 5 weeks straight for a whole ass month. And you guys make a new server every single time. That's how it gets. So I'm excited to watch some Minecraft. And I'm excited to see because it sounds very intriguing to see how 1,000 players actually simulate actual civilization. So I'm expecting this to get very chaotic, not extremely chaotic, but who knows how it's gonna play out. But besides that, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll leave a link to the original video in the description down below. Other than that, sit back and let's get right into it.
In the biggest social experiment in Minecraft history, I scattered 1,000 people across 2 massive islands to simulate a realistic civilization. The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you remain dead forever.
Oh, that's crazy.
Now, each player has the freedom to do whatever they want. Farm for food, become a dictator, and build a society.
I become a dictator.
At least as best as they can, because while one island is a rich, green paradise, the other one
is poor.
You're kidding me.
Is a
That's
barren
crazy.
wasteland. It's up to each player to work with what they've got. Will there be peace between the islands, or will there be war?
A mixture.
What ended up happening is the single most amazing story arc I've ever seen. All I will say is pick a nation to root for and enjoy the video. I present to you the rich and poor 1,000 player civilization experiment.
All right, so I'm choosing off the bat. Not gonna lie. All right, so let's base this off our actual world itself. Honestly, I believe the poor might, you know, it's gonna be hard at the beginning because you're obviously you have limited resources. But at the same time, I feel like it's set up where the people are able to develop trade instantly. I mean, I want to say it's gonna be. I think the poor might be more structured than the rich. Maybe that's very loosely. Shit, it's actually hard to choose. It's gonna be difficult to choose. But I'm a root for the poor. For now, I'm a root for the poor. Maybe they persevere and come through. Especially if they trade with the rich, it can work out pretty well. We'll see though. But let's go.
Don't forget, if you want to participate in these videos, join my Discord server, and of course,
This looks fun. It's
subscribe
fucking
to my
chaotic
channel.
though.
All right, we got 1,000. Good luck, everyone.
Jeez, the frames.
It was the beginning of day 1, and all 1,000 players began to explore their new homes.
What is this place?
Off the bat, start getting wood instantly.
Before the first day, I had made everyone choose randomly between Island 1 and Island 2. And I didn't tell them that one of the islands, the first one, would be a barren wasteland. Hey, you guys having a good time?
No.
Jesus.
There's nothing here. Please tell me where the trees are, bro. I cannot find anything.
It didn't take long for the people who chose
branches.
Island 1 to realize they had made a massive mistake.
I hate this place. I hate this place. I hate this place.
Players realized that building civilizations on Island 1 would be particularly challenging, and not only because it was empty, but because some parts of it were completely uninhabitable, like the snow biome.
Oh, you're done. You're done.
And
You're
right
done.
next door, a massive volcano that could erupt at any moment.
Ooh, wow.
It erupts?
Down there.
This volcano also happens to heat up all the water on the island.
Okay.
No
This killed a
fucking
lot of
way.
people. Now, to begin building civilizations, the players needed to find a tree.
Please tell me where the trees are, bro.
Wood is an essential material, and without it, you really can't do anything. Now, luckily for Island 1, there was one tree on the island, and it was pretty big, too.
Yeah, but climbing it?
Of course, it was completely surrounded by boiling water.
A dirt bridge.
To be kidding.
Dirt bridge?
Meanwhile, let's go over to Island 2.
Yeah, dirt bridge. Prospering. The glory. They already got boats.
Life on Island 2 was beautiful. The terrain was green, the trees were plentiful, and the water was normal temperature.
It's like it must be nice already having a fucking crafting table. Meanwhile, everybody on Island 1 are just getting to their first tree. That's crazy, bro. And you got some options of different wood as well.
Solid water? This is from the ocean. Are you trying to make me drink ocean water?
Yes.
No.
The people on Island 2 immediately realized they had chosen the island of safety and wealth. You are literally a piece of gold.
Yeah.
The only real danger on Island 2 was the possibility of falling down from a tree as you're collecting wood. But some people found a way to even work around that. So you're planning to build a bakery.
Yes, I am.
Oh,
And
sure.
you're forcing your employees to go up and get oak.
Oh, no.
She forcing you to work up here.
That's crazy.
Hey, no.
Exploiting laborers already.
I want fair working conditions.
Also, because of the vast amounts
Yeah.
of trees, people were very quickly able to craft tools that allowed them to mine underground. Hello, Saps. You doing okay?
Yeah, I mean, this island's great.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn!
Yeah.
Loaded.
Overall, the people of Island 2 were thrilled with their new home, thrilled with their wealth, and they were
You already
very
got diamonds.
optimistic about their future.
Meanwhile, Island 1.
By the end of the first day, players on Island 1 had finally reached the big tree. You realize how high up you are?
Oh yeah, I know. We're not scared.
No?
No pain, no gain.
Island 1 was still pretty far from having fully fledged civilizations, but there were communities starting to form. For example, this player named Remy the Rats made a small restaurant to feed those who were starving.
That's actually
Remy
dope.
the Rat, what are you serving them here? It's very popular. Bread? And you can...
British.
Frick, why?
Damn, Remy.
Is this a bread line? Oh no!
I wonder if you're trading
there
wood.
was a small group of people who had chosen to settle in a weird location.
On the volcano.
What type of people would choose to live on a volcano? Hey guys.
Hello.
Is that Mario? What the fuck?
Welcome to the Mafia.
It's Mario.
This was Lingolini, and he had recruited
Lingolini.
about 20 people to join his Italian Mafia. His goals were very simple: make friends and get rich.
Hold on, please, can we tell you a little secret?
I love that.
We found some netherite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't tell anyone though. We're trying to keep it between us.
We'll check back in with these guys later, but in the meantime, on Island 2, there were actual huge civilizations starting.
I'm actually mad it's the Italian creating the mafia off the bat. And it had to be Mario. Lingolini had already started the mafia, bro. That's crazy.
to form.
I don't care about power. I don't care about government. I just want to make a nice place for my people to live.
That's
This
me.
player named Colmy Cass was the leader of
Colmy
about
Cass.
50 people in a nation she named the Cass Coalition. And a coalition it was of very different types of people.
Alrighty, groups
including
are forming.
pirates, bankers, Canadian cartels, bakery
Huh?
owners, and their employees.
Want fair working conditions.
Canadian cartels is
People
crazy.
being paid to work up here.
Paid? People are getting paid?
Now, later in the day, Island 2 would face its first conflict. What the heck?
Hey, you guys can't be destroying the beach.
Who are you?
A group of about
Ah,
20
here we
people
go.
were extracting sand from the shore right next to the
Cass.
Cass Coalition. Cass was obviously not happy about this, but these people didn't care because they were from a much bigger nation called the Commonwealth.
Why is always the Commonwealth? It's not Walking Dead.
There are actually 5 nations combined into one, so we have strength in numbers.
The Commonwealth was a massive civilization that was formed on day 1.
It's already
when
started.
5 distinct groups were close enough to each other that they just decided to come together and unify under one nation. As a result, the Commonwealth had a government with 5 leaders at the top and over 150 citizens.
We're going to turn this mountain into our city currently.
Ah, okay.
Not gonna lie, I feel like this whole Commonwealth is I feel like there's gonna be a lot of problems because it's not one person ruling. At least, like, you know, at least Commonwealth Cass is really one nation by herself. You know, it's a very small piece of shit. So, and also, you guys are gonna need borders. You guys have to start, you know, distinguishing borders amongst your groups. Damn, not gonna lie, that's fast. That's actually, I mean, it is this island, so you guys have the equipment to start up. You know, unlike the other island where, you know, everybody's scrapping by, trying to get their what they need, their materials. You guys are kind of speed running, and then groups already forming. That's gonna cost a lot of. It's gonna grind. What is it? What's the term I'm looking for? It's gonna cause problems. You know, it's bound to start. They're gonna collide and clash.
The Commonwealth leaders were very ambitious and wanted to make the Commonwealth the most beautiful, the most respected, the most powerful nation on Island 2, even if it came at the expense of others. Overall, by the end of the day, Island 2 was much further ahead than Island 1, as expected. But let's see what happens in the following days.
The Mafia. Lingolini. Y'all lost 4 people. Shit.
As players logged back in the next day, nobody was expecting that the beginning of day 2 would end up having one of the most consequential moments of the entire event.
Oh shit.
Revy the Rat was running his restaurant when he received a visit from a player named Spood.
Spood?
Knight, I need food, I'm dying.
Yo, Spood.
Yep.
I do have food.
He's gonna lose his business.
God, I'm too kind. I care about everyone else before myself. It's such a problem.
Now this player, Spood, was a rising leader on Island 1. He was known for always giving away his own food. But some people started to suspect that Spood's supposed generosity was merely a method to gain popularity, to further his political ambitions. That is, until...
I love the Roman skin, not gonna lie.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh shit! Ramsir was slain.
He was trying to assassinate Spood.
What is it, Julius Caesar? No, what the hell?
Spood had survived an assassination attempt, which brought him exactly the attention he needed to cement himself as a legend on Island 1.
That's crazy.
People were drawn to him, and on day 2, Spood used this leverage to establish an empire named
The Spood
Westhelm.
Empire. Westhelm.
These people have made me emperor. This right here is going to be our capital. We're also building a massive Coliseum.
You mean where people fight to the death?
Full on Romans.
Exactly.
Even though the people of Westhelm were still struggling with food and resources, their motivation to succeed was unbelievably high.
Earlier,
You have hardened people.
Take my life. Someone with this face.
Him?
But now,
Yeah, I should
he's
have the
dead.
That's funny.
For the first time, it seemed like the people of Island 1 had hope.
So the Mafia pulled up now.
Ballad of Emperor Spood. Nearly killed by some.
We're getting out of depression with this one. Is crazy. The lava's actually rising. Oh shit! Curry Primin actually announced the lava is rising. Unused and spitting bars. Beautiful song. I'm actually mad that. Wow, Spood getting a bunch of notoriety for surviving an assassination. Okay, we can relate with our country today. But I wonder where it's gonna go. Huh? Because that's how a dictator starts. That's how a dictatorship
Island
starts.
1 was finally starting to develop civilizations, but not all of them were as motivated as Westhelm. Right next door, for example, was a cult named Nevermore that literally just boxed themselves in and wanted nothing to do with the rest of the world.
Quoth the Raven. Nevermore.
And honestly, these guys weren't wrong to be
His name is
pessimistic.
Tyrannical Rule.
See, some of the people who chose Island 1 had secretly been hoping that when they finally make it underground, they would find troves of iron and diamonds. But instead, they only found a giant layer of lava that stemmed from the volcano and covered the entire island.
Holy shit!
This lava layer ended up killing a lot of people. That said, a lot of people weren't necessarily angry at the poor conditions themselves, but more so about the inequality between Island 1 and Island 2. See, even though the two islands had a border separating them, preventing anyone from crossing for now, rumors were spreading about the wealth and the amazing environment of Island 2. Because of this, some people on Island 1 were starting to develop some feelings about the other islands.
Island 2 might be the better island, but we're the better people.
Oh, in fact,
I like
artists
that.
on Island 1 were already making propaganda posters, some of which were rather concerning, including a few
That's
creations by
crazy.
our Mafia leader, Lingolini.
The Linguini Boss
Speaking
family.
of Lingolini, there was some drama on the volcano on day 2.
I just survived an assassination attempt.
What?
Whoa. Mamma mia, help me! I'm getting chased. Lego likes just attacked me out of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
It was becoming a pretty common occurrence on Island 1 for people to try to rob or murder as a means to get food or resources. But Lingolini was not going to let that slide. Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put a hit out on him.
I love it. I love the role playing. I'm gonna hit on him. Exactly what to do. Imagine that the whole assassination attempt was actually like it was a fake. It was fake just to try to get some notoriety like Snoop. Imagine just like that though. But actually the fact that even because the poor conditions, it actually mimics real life. It actually mimics real life pretty good. This is exactly what happens in the slums and shit. A lot of crime happens, a lot of robbery, this and that. God damn.
Everybody in the Mafia knows that the Lego Lakes is an enemy of the Mafia.
But then, during our interview...
Lingolini.
Oh, wait, who's coming out over here? There's some people coming out.
Oh, those are people from Infernus. They're our allies.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Lingolini had decided to share his volcano territory with a larger group called Infernus, whose main goal was to preserve and protect the sacred land of the volcano.
Sounds like
I
another
spoke
goal.
with the leader, a player named Seneca, who described herself as the Queen of Infernus.
We are a nation of the flame. We have to treat the volcano with the respect it deserves, and we hope we can work with Lingolini to do just that.
With the Mafia.
Seneca and Lingolini agreed to protect each other in case of an invasion, and use the volcano's height and flowing lava to their advantage.
If anybody tries to attack us, we'll kick them out like a Koopa shell.
Now, speaking of invasions, on day 2, the Cass Coalition was approached by an army of boats.
Oh shit.
Guys, I think we're under attack.
It looked like for some reason the Commonwealth was coming to attack.
No, we can't fight this. We gotta run. Get everyone out. Get everyone out.
But after a few moments of panic, it turned out to be just a group of immigrants who had gotten
Oh,
lost.
immigrants is crazy.
We're not here to invade, I swear.
Oh,
We're not here to invade you, we promise.
That I saw.
But I didn't do anything. I just followed them.
How dare you?
The leader of the migrants, a player named 3 Below Zero, profusely apologized for the scare, and then the migrants took off. What's going on, Cass?
I like that.
know they didn't mean to do that. I'm telling my people not to worry.
Glad to hear.
That is a weakness with the Cass Coalition, though. You guys need an army. You guys need some defense or some shit, because, like, the fact the immigrants are able to come in there and scare the shit out of you. Luckily, 3 Below Zero had no malintentions for your nation, so just say you guys need to buff up your security or some shit. You guys need to buff it up, because even though you guys are there for peaceful terms, you know, you guys are there for peaceful reasons, you're gonna get invaded by the Commonwealth. They're gonna come and take your land, especially if they find something good in there, or they use up all the resources. They're gonna come in. You need to buff the army up.
Now, on day 2, players had finally realized that Island 2 was not technically an island at all, but an archipelago, or chain of islands. The northern island was an optimal place to settle, with open fields, trees, and wildlife. So naturally, it had the biggest civilizations, including the Commonwealth, the Cass Coalition, and a huge kingdom named Tricolor, ruled by a monarch named Jofiel.
The red stands for the underground, the green for plains, and the blue for the coast.
The center island, meanwhile, had pink cherry blossom trees, and was the home of a small nation called Barbieland. What is this?
Life in plastic?
Pink. Oh god.
It's fantastic.
Okay. And lastly, the southern island was big, but also extremely
Barbieland.
dense, flooded with jungles and swamps. As a result, nobody really wanted to stay there. Although I did find one person.
I would.
Saps, what is this?
Can't you tell? This is my vacation home.
How
Look,
is
Saps
this a
smart.
vacation home? I don't see any lawn chairs or furniture. There's no roof.
Hold your horses there, cowboys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I believe in
was one of the
Saps.
few players who chose not to join any civilizations because he didn't want to get dragged into politics and drama. Still, he made lots of friends across Island 2.
That's literally me. I would literally do what Saps is doing, exactly what I'm doing. I'm not getting involved with y'all. I mean, to be fair, so far, like, my favorite character is Lingolini, because the Mafia is mad funny. It's too funny and entertaining, but realistically, if I was this kind of experiment, I'll be like Saps. I'll live my life. I'll live peacefully, make some friends here and there, you know, maybe have some connections here and there, you know, maybe just, what's the word I'm looking for? You can create, not a sanctuary, but like a nomad, not a nomad zone either, where nobody fights.
His best friend Flux actually being the second in command of the migrant group. Speaking of, 3 Below Zero and the migrants had finally reached their destination all the way up north. Now, other than accidentally invading the Cass Coalition, these guys seemed pretty insignificant. But little did people know, this new civilization was about to change the entire world.
Really? With 3 Below Zero?
We are blessed to live where we live, and we intend to use it for good. We are enlightened. We are the light.
Oh shit.
We are Luminara.
Luminara.
The migrants had decided to call their civilization Luminara. They saw themselves as the light of Island 2, the innovators, the inventors. See, the reason 3 Below Zero had chosen this specific location to settle, well, it wasn't by accident.
You're right above the Commonwealth.
After the first day, 3 Below Zero had used content and propaganda released by the people of Island 1 to estimate the location of the other island. He then used a coordinate system to calculate the northernmost point of Island 2. His goal was to settle as closely as possible to the other islands.
He's gonna have first come, first serve.
When the day comes, when the borders drop, Luminara can build a massive bridge connecting the two islands, giving free passage as a sign of good faith to perhaps bring about world peace.
Fuck no! 3 Below Zero is smart as fuck. He is intelligent. Bro is smart as hell for that one. He is smart because if that bridge, I mean, obviously you have boats. You're going to have boats travel, but the reason the bridge to travel, especially put minecarts on it, it'll be the best way for trading. You know, it's you control such a significant part with the bridge. If you guys manage to do it, make it very efficient compared to, you know, using your boats. With that bridge, you can essentially control a lot. I mean, again, it's going to be very loose because you have access to boats. But you know, I think if we do make it a minecart system, like an actual train for trading, it's probably the best way. But that's smart as hell, bro. But the Commonwealth, you're sitting next to the Commonwealth, so yeah, they're definitely gonna want that line. Damn, 3 Below Zero, I'll give you props for that one. You smart as fuck for that one.
But it wouldn't be that simple. The second in command of Luminara, Flux, as well as a few concerned citizens, did not want that bridge to be built. They had seen the Island 1 propaganda. They knew that people on Island 1 were angry.
That's also true.
Their fear was that Island 1 would just use that bridge as an opportunity to invade Luminara and perhaps invade the rest of Island 2, leading to a world war.
It is a double blade.
Moving up north was a bad idea. Island 1 is going to invade us, and Luminara is going to be their first target.
What about the goal of world peace?
I respect our leader's goal.
Oh no.
He's dead wrong.
The division begins.
We shouldn't be trying to befriend our enemies. The way we're going to achieve world peace is by uniting Island 2 against Island 1.
What if 3 Below Zero says no? What if they finish the bridge?
Well,
he's gotta
then
go.
At least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all.
A lot of this editing is fire. This is an amazing editing. I mean, I guess, yeah, it would be like a double-edged blade. Because, yeah, you can use it for world peace and to benefit you guys. But at the same time, yeah, it is easy access in order for them to evade you. If that's the case, I say create safety features with the bridge. I mean, you can't light up some TNTs, you know, just in case, have it ready to go. I mean, I'm sure somebody is there has to be somebody that's an engineer with redstones on this party. There has to be somebody that's able to engineer a drawbridge of sorts, a piston drawbridge, a bridge. There has to be somebody. In case.
As day 2 came to an end, tensions were rising, both within nations and between islands, leaving people worried about what's going to happen next.
Yo.
Back on Island 1, I was watching a small group of pirates who called themselves Al-Karasina.
Al-Karasina,
my friend. We're the baddest pirates around.
Now, if you look closely, there was a person of interest hanging around with the pirates.
Lego likes?
Lego likes just take me out of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put the hit out on him.
So to be clear, Lego Likes had a bounty on his head, and he
was
hanging around pirates.
Someone's gonna claim it.
Guess how this ends.
Yo, Lego Zanga's here. So this is everything you guys got, huh? Not much.
You're done. Goodbye, Lego Likes.
They're boiling him. Oh no. Oh my gosh. The Al-Karasina pirates had killed Lego Likes, but there was a small problem. Did you hear about the news?
What's the reward?
Yeah, I saw it, but we don't know who claimed the bounty. It didn't say it in the chat.
Because Legolikes had technically died to boiling water.
That's
instead of the
true.
Player, Lingolini didn't know who actually killed him. But fortunately for the pirates, when a player dies, the dead player drops their own head, which the pirates believed would be the proof they needed to collect their bounty later today. So you're expecting a payment later?
Yes.
What we expect.
All right. Well, I'll go.
Why they gotta be?
By day 3, players had basically mapped out all of Island 1 and were finally starting to adapt to the environment.
Day 1 was horrific. We literally had bread lines. Day 2, we're building a Coliseum, a citadel. I am literally immortal.
Spoon.
Hopefully that isn't foreshadowing.
Emperor Spoon was still the most powerful man on Island 1, and on day 3, he was invited to a big international meeting hosted by a charity group called the Blue Cross.
We invited you here mainly to discuss plans in case the volcano erupts. What are your individual plans?
A large bunker underground.
Just not using flammable materials.
We don't have any real plan, you know.
What? You don't have plans? If that volcano erupts, you deserve to die.
Did us?
Emperor Spoon had come in with good intentions, but it was there that he learned that he hates meetings.
I'm gonna go there.
Bro's not fit to be leader.
When Emperor Spoon left, the other leaders were unsettled. Was this
I mean,
guy
that's true.
really the figurehead of Island 1?
That's true because Spoon became leader because of his notoriety, and then because he generally is a good person, feeding everybody. He got there based on out of his not fame. I guess from surviving assassination, you do build it up by fame, and then, but just because you do it out of fame doesn't mean you're fit to be a leader. The people chose you, like you're chosen by the people to become the leader, and not everybody stood for that role. So honestly, my solution, I'll probably do like a bunker, not a bunker, but like an arc or air city, some shit.
Okay, we need the best representative.
Yeah, that's not good for being the biggest nation right now.
Diplomats, follow me. Bodyguards.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm late.
Benji Button.
This is Benji, and he's the leader of Island 1's second biggest civilization, called Elysium. See, on day 2, Benji had discovered that toward the outer edges of the island, away from the volcano, the water isn't boiling hot anymore.
Ooh.
So he founded Elysium, which literally translates to a place of ideal happiness. And he made the nation to give peace-loving people a chance to relax and get away from all the troubles of Island 1.
Hey! It's a massive arms.
Look at these Elysian guys swimming in the water.
We were hoping that Lord Ish could summon a single mushroom cow.
Alright, if anyone drops a pufferfish in the next 60 seconds, I'll do it.
What do I have to do?
Nobody has pufferfish.
There it is.
Oh, someone actually had pufferfish. That's simple. Mushroom.
Now back at the Blue Cross, Benji and the other leaders discussed the possibility of creating a full Island 1 alliance. All the leaders at the meeting, including Westhelm's representatives, believed that given the harsh conditions of Island 1, an island-wide alliance could be a game changer. But first,
Before we make this official, we have to convince everyone else to join.
See, there were a few civilizations not present at the meeting, and to complete the full Island 1 alliance, the Blue Cross would have to go out and get them all on board. First was the Alcaracina pirates, who coincidentally happened to pass by the meeting as it was happening.
No way.
Hello.
They were on their way to collect their bounty from the second nation not yet in the alliance, the
Lingolini.
Lingolini Mafia. Oh yes, they're waiting.
Hello, I'm looking for Mario.
Hello, it's me.
Lingolini.
Ooh, mamma mia.
There's a
It
hide.
looks like a small brain. It sure looks like a Lego lights.
Meanwhile, the Nevermore cult would probably be a little bit more difficult to convince, but the Blue Cross said they'd try anyway.
I just want. Ooh, that's beautiful.
Now, as for the fourth and final nation, well, it was a bit of a mysterious group. Their civilization was down south, and they were very isolated and secretive. They were also rumored to have an extremely strict government, but also a large amount of very skilled fighters.
Oh. It's like a
As
nation of
result,
warriors.
People were kind of scared to approach them, but they knew they had to eventually to complete the Blue Cross Alliance. They knew that if this alliance
I love their
works out,
town.
it wouldn't matter that they all lived on the poor island. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the most powerful force in the world would become Island 1. At first, Island 1 was supposed to lose, but now they were on the verge of turning their lives around completely.
Not the music. It's mainly because of the people that it forms. That's why. Because you know, it's like because with the rich, they're so fast to claim shit. When you don't really like scrap for, like, you don't have to like scrap for sources and shit. You don't have to like go ahead and like. Because with Island 1, everybody needs each other. It's easier when everybody's united and everybody's able, like, you need each other. It's way easier. It's way easier to coexist with people. But when you're rich, you know, with Island 2, you have everything ready. You don't really need any other country, or you don't need any other nation to help you out. You become isolated. It's easier like that. But then you reach a limit. Then you get invaded and shit. Because when people want more things, or when people run out of resources, which I think it is gonna happen. It is gonna happen. Like, some people are gonna run out of resources, and you're gonna have to invade other shit. But then when the borders go down and you have trading between Island 1 and 2, things might change around. But for now, Island 1, I think it does create better people. Because of the conditions, the harsh conditions they needed to survive through. And then the fact that the resources are so limited on this island. And then the island is so spread out that you guys have different resources from different places. They're going to need each other. It's way better to work together than just be separate entirely. It's easier compared to the other two. Meanwhile, Saps is sitting by himself. Some bomb music in this video. The Commonwealth. Why is there so much TNTs? No! Someone bombed the Commonwealth.
As you can see, there was a bit of commotion at the Commonwealth. They had just exploded their own land because of a miscommunication.
What the fuck?
What happened was one of the 5 leaders, Coraline, got the idea that the Commonwealth was planning to move east. So she started telling everyone to move. Thus, believing that they wouldn't need their old land anymore, one of the citizens just decided to blow it up.
I thought we were
What the fuck?
What? We're not moving. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Overall, the Commonwealth was having trouble getting anything done because...
First of all, I apologize, but why would he even destroy the line? Like, you have 5 groups together. You guys probably have enough people to spread out. You could literally move east and still have people to stay behind and, you know, manage the land. Literally increasing your size of your nation. Like, god damn, I might be destroying it. I mean, I guess for people, other people to not benefit off, but still though, like, keep holding it. Keep some people behind it.
The 5 leaders were constantly fighting over power.
There it goes. You knew it was coming with the Commonwealth. You knew it.
There were 5 leaders, each with 1 vote. But because they were originally 5 separate nations, each with a differing amount of citizens, should the smallest faction's vote have the same weight as the biggest faction's vote?
It is ridiculous that Almond's vote is worth the same as mine. I mean, I need about 50 people, and he has like, barely 5.
Because of all the fighting and disarray,
Love it here.
Commonwealth citizens started moving to other nations like the Cass Coalition.
The coalition loses power. The coalition,
do whatever
Commonwealth.
they want was making her very popular with her people.
The Commonwealth loses power, loses people.
Since pretty much the beginning, and she's established a democracy, a true one.
Focused on like letting everybody do their thing.
But at the same time,
Parliament.
the lack of any regulations had some unintended consequences, like players making strange and ugly buildings. So to solve this, Cass hired a building inspector.
I have placed a lot of foundation for a glorious city, basically made out of stone.
Pro gamer, dude.
Burn us down.
However, the building inspector did get a little power
To be demolished.
What's going on here?
He said he's gonna demolish my house because it's not up to building code.
Because it's not up to code.
So then,
Too much wood.
citizens took matters into their own hands.
They killed him. Oh, they killed him. They killed him.
Anyway, on day 3, the biggest nations on Island 2 were still the Commonwealth, the Cass Coalition, and Tricolor. Tricolor was a medieval civilization separated into 3 regions.
That's beautiful.
One of them being an underground city.
Oh
my gosh. This is
That's
big.
fire.
Yeah.
People didn't really know that much about Jofiel and Tricolor because they tended to be more private. Jofiel was more interested in building up Tricolor rather than doing outside diplomacy. But people would still come to Jofiel with all the political news of Island 2.
That's good.
I am
Informed.
so tired of the politics already.
People are concerned with Aperion trying to colonize them.
Oh my god.
Aperion.
Now, this particular rumor about a group named Aperion colonizing people happened to be false. Aperion was just a small town led by a player named Alkaline, and it was actually the only nation other than Luminara that directly bordered the ocean next to Island 1. That said, the rumor that Island
gonna spread
1
3 below
was
0.
uniting was true, which got some people worried, especially the two border states.
Yep.
So Jovial invited over all the major leaders and diplomats of Island 2 for an emergency meeting. The only leader who declined was 3 below 0 because he was busy building the Luminara bridge. So he sent in his place his second in command, Flux.
Ooh, that's bad.
What's your plan here?
I don't care what 3 below 0
That's
says.
bad.
We need to make sure everyone unites against Island 1.
Good luck, sir. And because this meeting was the most important event yet on Island 2, Jovial invited a neutral mediator, someone who could lead the meeting in a fair manner and wasn't a part of any nation.
Saps chilling.
Saps, where are you going?
Apparently they're making me lead the meeting with all the Island 2 leaders.
You sound very excited about
I like Saps. Saps is the go right now.
I'm not excited. I'm terrified. I'm accidentally gonna cause a war.
Not lie, Saps is the go right now for me. I love Saps because he's literally just me chilling, doing my own shit though. But what I was gonna say is that damn, I feel bad for 3 below 0 in his nation because Fluxity is he's gonna do his own shit. Fluxity might just overthrow 3 below 0 completely. We might rally everybody behind them. It's like that's gonna go south. Cause like we still don't know. We don't know that Island 1 is actually gonna come in and invade Island 2. Like I mean, yeah, we have like the tensions of the propaganda, but like you gotta wait. You gotta wait till it happens. You gotta wait till it happens. Even then, make some defenses up. Also, the coalition gotta step up their laws and shit.
All right, I think everyone's here.
Welcome.
Well, we at the great and mighty Commonwealth are looking forward to a productive conversation.
Thanks,
Okay.
it's great.
So, as the president of Aperion, I'm actually really worried about our town, which is why I'm proposing we all join a defense pact. If one of us gets attacked, all of us are under attack.
Here.
I can agree to
Yeah,
that.
I like that.
No.
That's good.
That's a good start.
No.
But if Island 1 attacks, say, Luminara, well, by the time you can even arrive to defend us, everyone at Luminara will already be dead.
Which is why I think we need to focus our efforts on preventing an attack in the first place.
An attack is inevitable. I'm just saying.
Hold on, Flux. Let Jovial finish.
Island 1 is starving. They're not going to attack us. They're
Yeah,
bigger problems.
no.
And imagine for a second how quickly we could change their hearts and minds if, instead of treating them as an enemy, we send them aid.
But it's like,
I think Joe feels right. We do the defense pact, but we also send aid to Island 1. Basically, we're ready for an attack, but we try our best to prevent it. I'm on board with that.
I can agree to that.
The Commonwealth agrees.
Guys, no, this is ridiculous.
ooh,
Island
Flexion.
1 is literally making propaganda saying death to Island 2. They're jealous that we live in a paradise, and they're gonna invade us no matter what. And you wanna send aid to them? Guess what? They're gonna take whatever you send them. Food, armor, weapons, and they're gonna use all of that against us.
He might have a point.
Hold on. Island 1 isn't evil. They're not savages. They just need help.
You cannot be this naive.
Well, there's a guy under the table. There's a guy under the table.
Everyone is super on edge. They're worried about traps.
Bro,
Guys.
I was just thinking about that because like, I'm somebody that likes to see the negative in a lot of things. First of all, these meetings are honestly the perfect spot to assassinate people. Or like a full-on invasion and attack during the meetings happening. Because you have all the leaders here just grouping up. Now you might have security too, but like perfect time to invade. But second of all, now by sending like actual stuff to Island 1 for the show good faith, they could take it as pity. They could take it in a negative way. So like it's like 50-50 this kind of shit. Because yes, some of them might see that you guys mean well. Some of them might take it as pity. Like, you guys look down at us. You guys think we're not shit. Then you're gonna come and attack. But honestly, I mean, they don't know because they don't really know. But Island 1 is actually prospering, so they don't really need you guys.
Guys, Island 1 is...
Oh, I forgot. Also, the defense pack you guys created. No, wow, it seems very good initially. It's the perfect time for a nation to let the others fight for them and weaken themselves. That's the perfect opportunity to do it.
United. They have hundreds of people all aligned in the same goal, to kill us and take our resources. If they decide to attack any single one of our nations, it'll be easy. All they'll need to do is walk ahead. Which is why we need to either merge all of our nations right now. We all choose a spot and combine into one civilization. Either that, or we attack Island 1 first.
no.
Are you
crazy? Flux, this is ridiculous.
What's crazy, Joviel, is you leading all of us to our death.
Oh my
That's
god.
You
too
have to
much. We
listen to
can't
me.
do that.
If we don't do this, it's the end of Island 2.
Flux,
Hold on, we
you're
can't do that. That's
selfish.
crazy.
What is happening?
Alright, everyone, we can't fight. Let's just vote.
Imagine Flux is right this whole
All
time.
in favor of Flux's plan to treat Island 1 as an enemy, say aye.
Nay. Imagine Flux is actually correct this whole time. They get invaded and destroyed.
All in favor of sending aid to Island 1.
Oh shit. Here we go.
Meanwhile, at West Helm, I ran into something interesting.
Our
What the fuck?
is called Island 1.
I don't want to
So you
just
remember
chilling.
this guy?
The Ballad of
Yeah.
Well, he had joined a band that produced actual songs and then performed them all across Island 1.
No way.
There in Wasteland Island,
That's awesome.
a boiling water sea. Let's go. And no resources to speak of, except a Warden tree.
Let's go! Everyone loved the Island 1 band, including Emperor Spoot, who found that the music bolstered the morale of his citizens.
That's true.
He believed that a happy citizen is a productive citizen.
That's also true.
West Helm took us in and gave us a little home.
Even though Emperor Spoot was a chaotic figure, West Helm itself was the opposite. It had an army, a storage system, and a hierarchy from Emperor all the way down to citizen or plebeian. And of course, there was the Coliseum, which when finished will play a major role in West Helm's justice system.
And then on the Coliseum.
Emperor
That's not
Spoot
bad.
was not happy when he heard that yesterday, Benji and the other leaders had been talking poorly about him.
Okay, we need a best representative.
Our final goal is to put Benji Button in here. No, that is a joke. That is a joke.
You don't want Benji to die, do you?
Well,
Don't joke like that. Don't joke.
Benji and the other leaders were concerned that Emperor Spoot is unstable and may one day try to take over the entire island. And their concerns only grew when Spoot was caught listening to Napoleon on Spotify.
Napoleon?
But they also knew that if Island 2 were to ever attack, they needed Spoot on their side. So they didn't know what to do.
Assassinate him.
Well, here we are.
Oh shit.
I just want to say, thank you, Spoon, for your support.
Yeah.
You're welcome. I'm the best. Glory to West Helm.
I gotta say, I love how into you guys are with the role playing. I love it. It's enjoyable as hell. It's entertaining.
Meanwhile, Seneca, the Queen of Infernus, had decided to begin building a massive castle for her people.
Above the volcano.
home
There you
base
go.
That would hover directly over the volcano.
That's beautiful, actually. Yeah, it's nice. You'll
Yesterday
survive.
At the Island 1 meeting, a lot of leaders expressed worries about rumors that the volcano may erupt. And
You guys will
talked
survive.
about how they would each take different precautions. Everyone believed that the volcano was dangerous, except for Seneca, who had decided to take the opposite approach.
It's all just paranoia. If we really value the volcano, we need to have faith it won't erupt.
The main goal of Infernus as a civilization was to preserve the sacred land of the volcano. So what better way to show faith and demonstrate loyalty than to make your home right above it?
Out.
Lingolini, meanwhile, decided to make his home underground within the volcano.
Under the ground, like a Goombas.
Lingolini's main goal
Lingolini,
was
bro.
to get rich, and having direct access to iron and gold was one reason for him and the Mafia
monopolize
to
it.
live there.
What?
But it wasn't the main reason. Remember this interaction from day one?
Well, let me tell you a little secret. We found some netherite.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You found more?
Scattered throughout the volcano were pieces of Netherite, the rarest
Monopolize
and
it.
most powerful mineral in all of Minecraft. Not even Island 2 had Netherite. It was the single secret advantage
My
that
boy
Island 1
Lingolini.
had. And the only ones who knew about it were the Lingolini Mafia and Infernus.
I say don't trade it. Arm yourselves with it.
Infernus didn't exactly like how Lingolini was desecrating what they consider to be sacred land. They made a deal with him. The Mafia can keep mining so long as they provide Infernus with some of the minerals they find. But Lingolini was unsatisfied.
They want to use us. They want cheap labor. I'm not giving them anything.
Lingolini didn't like how Infernus was basically forcing the Mafia to mine for them with nothing in return.
Americans reminds me of like, you know the story of, you know, the American story? Like Italians, the Irish, you know, everybody being used for labor. This is exactly what it reminds me of.
So he secretly instructed everyone in
You
the
could lie
Mafia
what you give them.
not to give Infernus anything.
Ooh, tension. I had some tension about Star
Lingolini's
Rising.
hope was that Infernus never asks for those minerals and forgets about the deal entirely.
Hell no. Not with Netherite.
Otherwise, he would be in a lot of trouble. That said, despite this conflict, the rest of the Island 1 unification effort was going very well. Earlier today, Lingolini had decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance.
Oh, go.
Thank you all so much for having me.
The Alcaracina pirates were also eager to join, and surprisingly, so was Nevermore.
Nice.
There was only one holdout.
God damn.
This mysterious civilization was called the Covenant, and it was ruled by a dictator named Turntap. How are you elected exactly? By a vote of the people or the vote of yourself?
Elected? What's that?
Turntap wasn't sure about joining the Island 1
Turntap.
Alliance because the people of the Covenant were generally skeptical of outsiders. They only took pride in their own nation, especially in their army, which was composed of really good PvPers who weren't above using torture to get their way.
Oh shit.
This guy?
Yo, that's crazy.
Now, I felt a little bad for this player, so I threatened the Covenants. Covenant uses water torture. I'm reporting this to Sidefall News.
No, don't go to side.
So I went to the local news reporter. Sidefall,
Oh,
I have a
Sidefall.
story for you. I just caught the Covenant waterboarding one of their own people.
Oh. Well, I'm paid off by them, so I don't really care.
What?
It's a corrupt
free
reporter.
money.
You know what?
It's called a
Yo.
business for a reason. It's not for profit, okay?
Sidefall ran a news business with questionable ethics.
What the hell are politics, string value of members? Chad, wow. Excuse me. Can't wait for the bonds of harvest today. Labor during the whole day. Has a socialized outside his commune in 3 days. Dirty messages in the Discord.
He was also known for making up fake stories, writing things like, "The lava is rising," just to sell more papers. That said, earlier today, he had
Corruption,
made
I like
a
it.
legitimate discovery that could devastate the entire island. Island 1 had a lot of known dangers, from the lava layer to the boiling water to the powdered snow. But there was one last danger that nobody knew about until now.
Oh, the Wardens. Was it Wardens? No, I think the Wardens are the other
Meanwhile,
ones.
the people of Island 2 had spent the day building their civilizations and having a good time. Yesterday, their leaders had voted that whenever the border drops, Island 2 would send aid to Island 1, hoping this gesture would lead to peace. But not everyone agreed with this approach.
The end of Island 2.
Flux is gonna fuck shit up, maybe.
When Flux returned home to Luminara, 3 Below Zero was furious at Flux for causing chaos at the meeting and for going against Luminara's values. 3 Below Zero, as the leader of Luminara, was actually heavily in favor of sending aid to Island 1. The whole point of the Luminara Bridge was to make peace with Island 1, not to start a war. As a result, 3 Below Zero demoted Flux from his position as second in command.
He's gonna come back. I feel like Flux is gonna come back.
Legacy, a citizen of Luminara.
Yeah, Flux has been gone all day. People here don't really like him anymore.
Flux and his crew had spent the day building a secret bunker under the ocean.
Oh,
a place
damn.
for them to hide if Island 1 attacks. And then Flux spent the rest of the day helping his best friend, Saps, finish building his home.
Despite all the chaos, Saps still reached out to me after I was demoted.
Mr. Mediator, what a good friend.
Flux over
Oh,
here
boy,
can
Saps.
be a little unpredictable, but he's my friend, and I know he genuinely wants the best for us.
Even though Flux was much more ambitious than Saps, these two have
Oh, boy,
become
Saps is chilling.
very good friends.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at this. Yeah, I'm loaded.
But just as day 4 was about to come to a peaceful end,
They're about to form
something
their own
happened
group.
that would change the course of Island 2 forever.
Oh, I got scared. Damn, the GTA shit. That's fun. Oh shit, Jofio.
Jofio, the leader of one of Island 2's largest civilizations, was
Yeah,
walking
tricolors.
across Tricolor with her second in command, Seraphim.
Oh no, some Jofio's about to get assassinated. Oh! He's getting assassinated! And they won't know who did it because of the lava burn.
What?
Oh
way.
shit! It's getting spicier. But why? What the hell did you do?
The second in command of Tricolor had just killed their own leader, and immediately all of Island 2 went on lockdown.
What? Wait, what?
Everyone was confused about what caused this to happen.
Yeah.
Jofio. Why? After Seraphim fled, Tricolor was in complete disarray.
That's our leader.
Back at Saps' place, Flux told Saps it might be a good idea for him to call an emergency meeting with all the leaders. So,
What?
for the sake of the island, Saps agreed to host a meeting tomorrow. But for now, he and many others headed to Tricolor to help them restore order.
Imagine Saps becomes the leader of the Tricolor. Hey, who's? Somebody's drowned? What the fuck? Oh. Hello? Oh, the Seraphim. Dumping the body, dumping the head. Wait. You think Seraphim is working with Flux? Because that's where Flux's base is, the hidden base. Now this thing's getting spicy. That thing's getting spicy. Hold on. Jesus Christ, we're losing so much. Island 2's gonna have more mercy than Island 1.
wasn't the only place that would face tragedy. Oh,
Noble Bucket died.
what? The leader
They
of
live
the
the pirates.
Al-Qadasina Pirates, Noble Bucket, died very suddenly. All right, they sent me the footage of what happened. Oh,
So he actually died.
He doesn't know the
Oh.
lava layers there.
Oh. That's why you don't look like that.
I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. I think I'm...
Oh my god.
Oh, this is bad.
With world leaders dying left and right, the media had plenty to report on.
All right, so
The
at
most
least they reported it was
trusted
an
news company
accident.
was from Elysium, called Daybreak Media.
We're number one because we actually report the truth.
Literally?
Unlike that bozo sidefall.
And later into day 5, the news would get even crazier. For purposes of unity, the Covenant had finally decided to join the
All right.
Blue Cross Alliance,
Covenant
thus
joins.
successfully uniting the entirety of Island 1. But right away, the strength of this alliance would be tested.
Here we go.
A citizen of Infernus had accidentally told someone outside of Infernus that there was netherite in the volcano.
Oh.
And this news spread all across the island.
Everybody wants a piece now.
This volcano, and this news spread all across the
Was it really Zogfoot or
island.
Zogfoot?
This was a disaster for Infernus and the
Linguini
Linguini Mafia,
Mafia.
who had been trying to keep the existence of netherites to themselves.
Everybody wants a piece now.
Immediately after hearing about the netherite, the Covenant sent a mining expedition into the volcano without telling Infernus.
Yo!
And lo and behold, they confirmed there was netherite.
Who's gonna stop them? They got the best warriors. Oh,
Because
shit.
the Covenant had a scary reputation and a ruthless army, Queen Seneca of Infernus felt it was in her best interest to allow the Covenant to mine. But when other nations like West Helm started asking if they too could mine in the volcano,
They all want a
Seneca
piece.
said no.
Not gonna lie, the Covenant getting their hands on Netherite is deadly as hell, considering they have like the best PvP players, the best army. Because Netherite being the strongest shit, the strongest action material, is diabolical to arm the strongest army with. So that's bad. That is bad.
People are saying we're being selfish. They're the ones being selfish, trying to take our resources.
Listen, Island 2 is rich. We are not.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Covenant
Now,
comes and takes
with
over
Netherite,
Infernus.
we actually have a chance of evening the playing field, but the volcano people are hogging it.
Before any fighting could break out, the Blue Cross quickly reached out to all the leaders and told them to put this issue on hold.
We're inviting everyone here tomorrow, so we can all talk this through peacefully. We're Island 1. We cannot afford to have a war over some mineral.
This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad.
Meanwhile, Island 2 was still processing the death of Jophiel.
Even though I was just a farmer, you know, you still made me feel important.
Saps would invite all the leaders for a meeting later so they could coordinate a hunt for Seraphim and discuss their plans for when the border inevitably drops.
But if I'm right,
Now,
then Flux
after
story and
Jophiel's
Seraphim.
death, Tricolor had lost a lot of its power, which left the island with really one dominant nation, the Commonwealth. But remember from day 3 how the 5 Commonwealth leaders were in constant fights with each other?
It is ridiculous that Alvin's vote is worth the same as mine.
Well, this all came to a head on day 5 when one of the leaders was caught plotting to take control of the entire Commonwealth.
Oh, you're done.
So another Commonwealth leader then paid an assassin to...
You're done.
Oh my god!
And he's dead.
Wolfram's dead.
What? We just witnessed murder!
Literally,
After this,
though.
people from the Commonwealth lost even more faith in their governments.
The Commonwealth is falling slowly.
This Commonwealth citizen went to the Caste Coalition to complain to Caste directly.
I got information that there might be netherite on the other island. My leadership said, quote, netherite is useless.
Netherite is, of course, not useless. I
What
think
are we
that's
finding so useless?
The Commonwealth erupted. The Caste Coalition thrived.
At this point, the Caste Coalition is gonna take over the Commonwealth.
Is this your employee?
Yes, he is.
That implies I get paid.
Is he not getting paid?
It's always one daddy.
Earlier,
It's always one daddy.
ditched work to attend a party in Barbieland. So
Oh,
as
shit.
punishment, his employers forced him to risk his life and chop down one of the tallest trees in the Caste Coalition.
They really got one daddy slaving for one. Ever since it started, one daddy has been literally chopping up wood without getting paid. Justice for my boy, one daddy. Justice for him, bro.
He's asking for help.
Someone pay my boy.
Louder, I can't hear you.
Put no
You're
caps.
so far up. You have to get closer to the ground.
Ooh, no, they killed my boy. He died. They killed one daddy. Damn.
Now, because of this
He
recent
died from
tragedy,
fall
Cass
damage.
decided to stay home from Saps' meeting. That said, every other major leader was now on their way.
This is about to be spicy again.
As the leaders and representatives arrived, there was one person who would be notably absent, banned from attending the meeting. Before the meeting started, Flux called me to his underground bunker because he had something, quote, important to tell me. Flux, what are you gonna do?
Well, first, let me just explain. I'm not allowed to attend this meeting because the leaders of this island are utterly incompetent. They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. And their response is, let's give Island 1 more gear. It's completely brainless, and it's going to result in all of our people dying.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna bomb them?
So, you got a plan?
I had a plan, but nobody listened. They all voted against it. Look, we can still save this island, but the current leadership has to go.
Oh, shit.
What do you mean, has to go?
He's gonna plot an assassination.
Removed. And I'm done waiting.
He's gonna
It's
try to assassinate all of them.
today.
Oh no.
Welcome.
Thank you all for coming. We have a lot of
Saps,
very
no.
important stuff to talk about.
You know, during the first meeting, there was one person there who actually understood what I was saying.
Seraphim.
Seraphim reached out to me, asked me if they could help in any way.
Yeah, we saw Seraphim go
I
into his
told
base.
Seraphim to kill Jofiel. What? And today, we will finish the job!
Wait, so Seraphim gets there. What actually happens next?
Something I didn't want to do.
He's gonna blow it up?
But something that needs to be done. I'm going to save this island by any means necessary.
I would like to bring it to the table. If you agree with full KOS on Seraphim, please say aye.
Aye.
I feel this about to go.
Sure this is gonna work?
I don't know, but we have no other choice.
Alright, so I have something to say. Is there a possibility, any possibility, that the assassination of Wolfram and the assassination of Jofiel by Seraphim is any way connected?
Yes.
Is there a conspiracy going on right now?
Yes.
Do we think that's a thing? Are leaders safe?
I have reason to believe that leaders are not safe.
Flux, do you feel any guilt doing all this?
Nope.
Well, part of me feels bad for Saps.
Yeah, Saps,
I
Bob Boy
also
Saps.
don't think the leaders are safe.
What do you mean you feel bad for Saps?
He has no idea what's about to happen to him.
Damn, Saps.
But if you had to betray one person,
Damn,
to
Saps,
save
not my boy.
1,000,
Not my boy Saps.
would you?
That's smart. Yo!
What just happened? What happened?
I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
Oh my god!
Why is there a trap?
Is this all a setup?
Saps.
Where's Saps? Where did he go? Did Saps do this? Wait, Saps? We have to find him.
Saps, no! My boy Saps, he's gone. Damn. Not like I was wondering how they're gonna pull it off. Damn, Saps. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. You betrayed my boy Saps like that. My boy Saps was chilling. He was doing nothing. Honestly, that's crazy. I'm because we did see Flux helping out Saps build the finish his house stuff. You know, they've been friends the whole time. So yeah, perfect time to actually put any traps. But damn, I wasn't expecting the dripstone. I was just waiting for like the bottom to just blow up entirely. The whole building just go poof. But damn, this is getting crazy. I love it. I love it because Island 2 is about to be thrown into some chaos. Damn, my boy Saps. Hopefully he can survive.
It was a new day, and Island 2 was in shock.
It's a lot of leaders dead.
On day 4, when Saps was in Tricolor helping the people after the death of Jofiel, Flux and his crew had built a trap in his roof. And Saps did not know they had done this. He had been framed by his friend Flux, used as a scapegoat for Flux's plan.
That's insane,
But
bro.
because they had to rush to build the trap, it actually wasn't fully successful.
Some people survived.
Of the dripstone, including the one meant for 3 Below Zero, had failed. But
I bet you failed to
overall,
assassinate
the
him.
trap still killed the leader of Aperion, Alkaline Alk, a leader of the Commonwealth, Coraline, and 4 other very high-ranking officials from across the island. The people of Island 2 were devastated, confused, and angry.
Our leader's dead.
What just happened? After the trap went
Shit is
off,
getting spicy,
Seraphim was
spicy.
immediately caught and killed.
Oh, Seraphim's gone.
Oh,
War the tricolor.
But when more people found out about how exactly their leaders died, their anger wasn't really towards Seraphim, but toward the person they believed was behind it all.
Saps.
Saps.
Ah, my boy Saps.
And it made sense. Saps knew he'd be hosting leaders at his home. It was his roof that had a secret trap. A trap that happened to fit perfectly into the design of the roof. Saps was about as guilty as it was possible to be. With that, all the major Island 2 nations, from the Commonwealth to the Cast Coalition to Tricolor to Luminara, declared Saps to be hunted down and killed, while Flux got away with it all.
Dang, that was good planning.
If you had to betray one person to save
My boy Saps, man. Not lying. That's exactly why I'll have somebody inspect the building every single time a meeting is hosted. I'll have a couple of people inspect, no matter who you are, from what nation you are, have a person that inspects the building entirely up and down to avoid these kind of assassinations. Because that's why, ever since they found the person, it was like the first meeting, they found that somebody was under the actual meeting spot. I would expect it every single time, every building, every single time, 100% to make sure it was safe. Every single time. I mean, I guess that's safety you kind of get when you kind of form a coalition. Not coalition, but you unify a whole island. You kind of get complacent in a sense, a tiny bit, but hell no. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust anybody. I would check the building from up and down every single time we meet up with somebody, just to avoid being assassinated. Well, damn, Saps.
All of this at the beginning of day 6, it was announced that tomorrow, on day 7,
the border opens.
The border between the two islands will finally fall.
The border opens out.
Both islands now have 1 day to prepare.
I just hope Saps comes out of this alive. My boy got wrongfully accused. He got framed. Survive, Saps.
Now, when the people of Island 1 saw the chaos happening on the other island, most just didn't really care about it. A lot of the hatred against Island 2 that was popular in the early days had faded away. That is, except for this player named Oppenheimer, who was determined to take out Barbie Land because in 2023, the Barbie movie had outsold the Oppenheimer movie.
I'm building
valid.
a nuclear rocket that will
Valid.
make yesterday's chaos look like child's play.
But when Oppenheimer tried testing his nuke, it went up and up and up.
That's it.
And was never seen again.
Not gonna lie, about some miracle if Oppenheimer actually pulls it off to the point where the rocket actually goes sideways and down. If he actually manages to weaponize, he makes a nuke. That's massive. That's crazy to make this shit on Minecraft. I'll give him tremendous props pulling it off.
Now, day 6 did present some new challenges for some of the civilizations. For example, at Nevermore, what is this? What are you doing up here?
I got voted out because they hate me.
Oh!
Wow.
Come on! No, Josh! What about me? No!
He did. Tyrannical with Death. Who got booted out and just...
What? I didn't do anything.
I blame Ish.
Meanwhile, at
That's crazy.
Elysium,
I hate being a leader. Everyone here is so stubborn.
Benji was having trouble getting laws passed because his people kept opposing any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle. The people of Elysium were generally skeptical of government officials, sometimes even holding trials against them. Although this particular trial did not go to plan.
Guys, somebody stole Gerald.
Gerald?
The mushroom.
Oh, the
cow
mushroom!
Gerald has been stolen.
How dare you steal the mushroom, Gerald?
There they all go.
How dare y'all steal? That's funny.
Meanwhile, at West Helm, there was a bit of a food problem going on. Not a shortage, a feud. See, Remy the Rat had opened up a new restaurant right across from the Coliseum, but the food was questionable.
Poison fatal?
So his customers had instead started buying their food from another player named Dinosaur. That is, until...
he died.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Dinosaur died!
What is he?
Remy's just typing. Permanently closed.
All food is now at...
Close shop.
Remy, are you behind the murder of Dinosaur?
Maybe.
Anyway, on day 6, the West Helm Coliseum was finally complete. What do you plan on using this arena for?
Trial by
Do I
combat.
actually have to say legally?
No?
Maybe a little bit of blood will be shed. And that's all I can say.
A little
While
bit.
Spood was a popular leader who got things done, he had also developed a reputation of being a little unstable. He said outlandish things, he can't stand meetings, and his justice system wasn't by courthouse, but by combat. This
Trial by
is
combat.
something Spood's first attempted assassin, Ramsayer, tried to prevent. It's why he tried to kill Spood, and he wouldn't be the only one.
More assassinations for
There
Spood.
has
I'm never
been a
surprised.
small but coordinated secret revolution growing in West Helm with aims
Really?
to overthrow and murder Spood.
That's
The two
crazy.
leading figures are West Helm citizen Ramsay and West Helm's head builder, Knight Arcturus.
You know, I helped design his Coliseum, not knowing Spood actually wanted to use it for bloodshed. He's insane.
The first part of their plan was to take out Spood's second in command, a player named Oo.
06?
Yeah, that's right. I guess it's
Second command just died.
Man down. But Ramsay was immediately chased down by West Helm's
You
army.
could have made something happen, man.
And he's actually fighting back. Ramsay
With
done.
Ramsay dead, Knight Arcturus became the sole leader of the revolution. But he also knew it was only a matter of time before Spood finds out about his plans.
It's time to handle
I want
business.
to make one thing clear. Anybody who is caught plotting against me will be executed in the name of West Helm. Glory to West Helm.
Time to rule by fear. Yeah, not gonna lie, that's bad because it's integrated. You're gonna rule through fear. It's gonna cause a lot of mayhem, a lot of like people, you know, wrongfully accusing each other of being a traitor. Let's see one of these things. Give me a sec.
Now, before the border drops, the Island 1 leaders all met to discuss what to do about the Netherites in the volcano. Going into the meeting, people were not happy with Infernus and the Linguini Mafia, who were believed to be keeping Netherite to themselves.
Please keep all your weapons holstered at all times unless you absolutely have to take them.
The meeting began with West Helm's representative and Spood's newly appointed second-in-command, Spider.
Spider?
We asked if you had netherite, and you lied. You said there was no netherite, that you had looked in it, and that you hadn't found any.
Because people were immediately starting to gang up on Infernus, Benji from Elysium tried to keep the peace.
Why is it Infernus's job to report on the netherite? There were people literally going into their territory,
And mining
mine
it.
without authorization, and then accuse them of doing something wrong.
After some more
That is true.
discussion, Infernus was asked the big question.
Will you open
Okay,
up
everyone.
rights to mining underneath the volcano?
It is still our land. It is
Trade.
still the place where we live. And of course, things like trade are important, but in
Yeah.
terms of opening up the volcano, it is an adamant no.
Ooh.
Oh.
Now,
Linguini wanna talk.
Seneca's biggest ally was about to speak, but what he ended up saying was unexpected.
You would trade.
humbly disagree with Infernus of
Oh.
not allowing anyone else to mine in the volcano. This is Island 1. We're all struggling against the nature and everything like that. Shouldn't we all
Going
be
against
allowed
his
to mine
furnace.
wherever we please?
That's my mafia leader.
People started offering deals to Infernus.
I believe we'd be open to give you resources since it is your land.
But
Yeah.
Seneca still said no.
The volcano is still our sacred land. We don't want hundreds of people there mining and ravaging it.
As a result, Linguini went even further.
Go,
Day
Linguini.
one, Mario was here first on the volcano, and we're able to mine there, but it's not fair that no one else can mine. While your queen is over there with the diamond boots, some people don't even have any armor.
I agree. Let's go, Linguini.
Eventually, people started using scare tactics.
That volcano is insanely active right now. It will most likely erupt within the next 2 days.
I doubt it. I doubt
No,
it.
That's sci-fi propaganda.
That's
Sci-fi.
propaganda.
And so, after even more discussion, West Helm made a final plea.
We have a representative from every single nation on this island. You have an opportunity here to unite us all, or you have an opportunity to totally destroy that unitedness.
But Seneca still wouldn't budge.
Really?
For now, it's a no.
So, Lingolini made a big announcement.
Mario has a large chunk of territory in the volcano. The Linguini family declares independence from
Oh,
Infernus.
shit!
And we will open mining to anybody who wants to mine.
That's my Mafia leader right there. That's my boy Lingolini right there. That's a big power play, too.
Seneca's leaving? Seneca had left the meeting, furious at Lingolini's betrayal.
I wish we had a better outcome, but this meeting's adjourned.
My boy Lingolini making a play. I like it. Honestly, I would have done it. I would have done it without, you know, if I was Seneca, I get, you know, desecrating the volcano, that's your sacred place. You know, you don't want people, you don't want everybody here mining and destroying it. You could have, I would have set conditions. You know, you guys could allow a certain amount of blocks, a certain amount of days, or allow, allow a certain amount of people inside the volcano a certain amount of days, you know, not to have everybody flock in and destroy it, you know, that's in this, but, cause you're putting yourself in a position where you can also get invaded. Well, not get invaded, but like you guys can get overtaken by somebody else, you know? And in this case, the Lingolini now being independent, they might do that shit. They might take over Infernus completely because they're going to be favored. And, you know, with Lingolini now opening up trades amongst the rest of the region for his Netherite, or amongst the rest of the island for his Netherite, you're going to gain power. He's going to gain power. So, Infernus, watch out. Just saying. Saps, he's still alive.
Dude, what just happened? Every leader in front of me just died.
And you had nothing to do with it.
It wasn't me. Someone was in the roof. I'm getting framed-ish.
Following yesterday's trap, Saps was on the run, as he was now the most wanted and notorious criminal on Island 2.
Honestly,
rude. What am I supposed to do?
He had no choice.
I would say if I was Saps, and if he's able to make it to Elysium, since, you know, their news broadcast or their news is actually very 100% the truth and reliable, I would go ahead and try to get to Elysium. I mean, he doesn't know that yet because they haven't explored Island 1. But when the borders open up, he has the opportunity to go explore. I'll do it.
But to hide amongst the dense jungles and swamps of the southern island. But he also knew that the longer he hid, the more guilty he looked. So earlier, he had decided that he would turn himself in under the condition that he is given a fair trial.
No.
Flux, meanwhile, was satisfied with the success of his plan, but it wasn't over quite yet.
We got 2 leaders left to kill. Call me Cass, and of course, the guy who demoted me.
And because Seraphim was dead, Flux sent another member of his crew to take care of the job. Oh no. Oh
no! People 0! Damn!
To the world, this looked like yet another senseless assassination. But to Flux, it was the strategic progression toward making the people of Island 2 paranoid. So paranoid that they wouldn't trust anybody, and especially not Island 1.
I'm just saying, for those who have a brain, I would have been easily sussing Flux instantly. The one person in the first meeting that didn't agree with our plan, that got demoted, literally has all the motives to go this far and try to assassinate everybody for the sake of his plan succeeded. I would have been sussing Flux instantly. I would have been, no, find them. I mean, I would have been a horrible leader, honestly. I would have been like, what, like Turntop? Where I rule by dictatorship and by fear. Literally at this point. I mean, I'll probably end up getting assassinated, but like, nah, Flux would have been gone. Flux would have been gone instantly.
In fact, the new leadership of Tricolor was already preparing for Island 1 to invade.
I think we should secure our nation, make sure we have plans when inevitable war and fighting starts.
Sending aid to Island 1 was officially off the table, and the construction of the Luminara bridge had come to a stop. After all these days, Flux's plan was finally working.
I feel bad for 300. I feel bad because he spent all that time building that bridge.
Now, the Cass Coalition, meanwhile, hosted a diplomatic meeting on Day 6 to try and increase the morale of Island 2 before the border drops. Although Cass herself was too scared to attend the meeting.
Check the building.
Like, I want to enter, but my members are telling me not to because there was an attempt on my life yesterday.
Oh, right. Because Cass was one of the last remaining major leaders on Island 2, she now had guards with her at all times.
Here, I'll trade you armor.
Why?
want to make sure you guys do not die. Please don't die.
That said, everyone would soon be tuning into the trial of Saparado to find out
Saps.
whether Saps will be freed or executed. Several nations argued over who would get to host the trial, but the Commonwealth ended up winning.
Oh, the
We've
Commonwealth
made
can host
this
it.
beautiful venue to show the world that the Commonwealth is still the strongest.
I would not put a roof on a building that's hosting this shit. Nope.
But first,
yeah, another concert was. These are actually really good. Down in the mines. Oh, there it goes.
They're moving the Warden up. No. No, they're not.
No way. You're bringing the Warden. That's diabolical. That is bringing the Warden up. A lot of people are gonna die, literally. Sidefall is gone.
Rising lava? So remember that discovery that Sidefall made? Well, it was a Warden, also known as the most dangerous creature in all of
People are not gonna know
Minecraft.
what it is.
Sidefall had then renamed the Warden to Rising Lava.
That's smart.
So that when he was accidentally killed by it, the entirety of Island 1
They think the
went into
volcano's
a
rising.
panic. The lava's
Yo!
not rising, but this is just as dangerous.
You're smart as hell. Not gonna lie, yo, you are, yo, that's smart. That he died for the mission, for his own mission of fake news. He that is yo, that's crazy. That's big IQ plays. However, the Warden to defeat it is gonna be a menace. For those who haven't played Minecraft, you know how hard it is to take on a Warden without enchantments too. You're gonna have to cage it up or some shit. You're gonna have to. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. A lot of people are gonna start dying. That's cool.
The Warden had been unleashed onto Island 1, going from place to place, terrorizing civilizations.
The Warden! Mr. Lenny's still party.
Oh my god. Dude, how is anyone gonna stop this? Until eventually it got to West Helm.
Oh shit.
But the West Helm army was ready.
Ready? Aim!
The crossbows and bows. Light it up. Some of you guys might die, but that's the sacrifice I'm willing to take.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this shit is crazy. I love it. Oh! You know his dad's dying by a Warden, bro?
Welcome to West Helm.
Jump him. There you go. There you go. There you go. That was wild. That was wild. Oh, Remy. Remy's just there sitting. Good shit. My boy Saps. Don't die on me.
Saparado is accused of 7 counts of murder, including the murder of Joe Field, the murder of Alkaline Alk, and the murder of our very own Coraline. I will hear the prosecution's argument, followed by the defense, and then I shall make my ruling.
Okay, guys. Hello, please don't kill. Damn.
Prosecution, go ahead.
Your Honor, Saps constructed a meeting hall which contained the deadly trap, pointed at everybody but himself. As a prelude for the meeting, he had his accomplice, Seraphim, assassinate his leader before running to the trigger, ready to pull the trap. He then fled the scene after the trap went off, just long enough after faking his surprise. He is not only a cold-blooded murderer, but a terrorist.
The prosecution then called a survivor of the trap, Zekor, to the stand.
We know after investigating that only one seat had no trap. Can you identify who was sitting in that seat?
It was Saparada.
And who built the meeting hall with that seat?
It was Saps. You
No.
killed our leaders. You destroyed our island. May your death today satisfy us all.
Objection!
Then it was time for the defense, for Saps to give the most important speech of his life.
Come on, Saps, I believe in you.
All I ever wanted for this island was peace and cooperation between the nations. The loss at the meeting yesterday was extremely devastating and came out of nowhere. But I can tell you right now, I'm innocent. It wasn't me. The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area.
He's gonna expose them.
And we're the only people who knew about the area before the leadership meeting. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200. Gotoga,
Dun, dun, dun.
Red Rotation, Snowbird 334, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
My boy Saps spitting heat right now.
When I left to gather the leaders for the meeting, they must have snuck into the roof of the meeting to make the trap. The people who I thought I can trust the most used me for their malicious intent and killed the leaders and blamed it on
That's
me.
my boy
Saps
Saps.
had figured out he was betrayed and framed by his friend Flux, but he would end up making a critical mistake.
I find it rather interesting that Three Below, the leader of Luminara, is one of the only people who survived the trap. I find that rather interesting.
What about it?
The trap too.
Well, Saps falsely assumed that 3 Below Zero, the beloved leader of Luminara, was also behind the murders. And with that mistake, Saps turned everyone against him.
Saps, is that all you have to say?
I guess.
All right, I'm ready to make my decision.
Saps, no.
I, Judge Timebomb, find Saparada guilty on all counts. Yes.
Ah, it's crazy.
Saps is to be taken to the top of the gauntlet and executed immediately.
Saps, run! You're gonna feel dumb when the truth comes out. I mean, the truth is out already, but like, you know, you don't believe it. My boy Saps. Damn, Saps. Saps, quick run! Run, my boy! No. Run, Saps, run!
No way. No way.
You have a water bucket. Go, Saps, go, Saps, go! Go, Saps!
Fall damage.
Saps, no! Oh! My boy Saps made it out! He made it out, boys! Saps made it out!
He escaped, man.
That's my boy!
No!
That's my boy! Saps, let's go! My boy Saps MVP right now! Oh my god, he made it out! He made it out!
Our leaders. You destroyed our island.
Guilty on all counts.
Disgrace to all of the island.
Saps, why
Damn.
did you do this?
Damn, Saps. It's okay, Saps. I don't want to believe you. You can betray him all now. Hey, my boy Saps. That was good. Hey. Border time. Yo, this video's fire. Like, I generally want to play Minecraft on a big ass server now.
It was day 7, which means the border had officially dropped. At first, people were kind of in awe.
Whoa. This is beautiful.
Going from one island to another after all this time was a major culture shock.
That ass though.
Is this Island 1? Whoa.
And as expected, Island 1 people immediately started taking resources from Island 2.
Started looting.
They're taking the sheep. But the flow of resources wasn't all in one direction.
We're probably gonna take some gravel back to Island 2. We don't have a lot of it.
Still, as people from the two islands started meeting for the first time, they were
trade.
surprisingly friendly to each other. Like these two who made a tunnel connecting the islands from underground.
This is amazing!
We've linked Island 1 and Island 2.
That's big.
For the longest time, Island 2 feared an invasion by Island 1. But on day 7, that fear completely disappeared.
Look at that. If only 3 Below Zero was here to witness it.
Very clear that Island 1 had no interest in war. Instead, they were just happy that they could finally enjoy Island 2 for themselves.
That ass.
Water isn't boiling.
That said, at the beginning of day 7, Lingolini made a big decision.
Oh shit.
He had decided to move out of the volcano and relocate his entire mafia to Island 2.
Really?
Because he's much more organized than Island 1.
After yesterday's Netherite meeting, which got a little heated, Lingolini had legitimate fears that Infernus might seek revenge against him. So, hoping to live a more peaceful life, Lingolini
giving him
went
power.
far away and settled in the Caste Coalition.
Damn, but you're gonna be giving up a lot of your power though, because you had a little bit of control over the Netherite trade. Unless you guys got to the point, because I'm not aware how much resources the islands get, like fully resources, but I am assuming that the resources are finite, so they're finite, so that eventually you guys can run out of Netherite to farm. I think, maybe I'm wrong.
So you're the leader of a mafia, I've heard?
Yes, we are, but we might do some rebranding over here.
Are you guys like violent?
We weren't violent much, but we have done some political talk that has not been taken well, which is the reason why we're here.
We do put our
Potential
hits.
danger, Cass decided it was best for Lingolini to set up his home outside the Caste Coalition.
That's fair. That's fair.
That said, the Caste Coalition was now bigger than ever before. On day 7, Cass hosted a funeral for the deceased Wood Daddy, and over 100 people across both islands showed up.
We are gathered here today in the cherished memory of Wood Daddy, a
You should have
beacon
paid
of
him.
kindness in our community.
While Cass's influence grew, the Commonwealth was in shambles.
Oh shit! Over the loss of Saps.
Saps's trial yesterday was a disaster for the Commonwealth. Island 2 had entrusted the Commonwealth to run the trial of Saps. So when Saps escaped his execution, people lost all faith in the Commonwealth, which at one point was the most powerful civilization in the world.
And yeah, he ran away.
On day 7, most of the Commonwealth leaders resigned, leaving just one player, Sitzkrieg, as the sole ruler of the Commonwealth.
We're actively searching for Saps right now. We will restore honor to the Commonwealth.
One of Sitzkrieg's biggest goals was to find and kill Saps, but his other big goal was to regrow the Commonwealth's population, which by this point had shrunk by a lot. So he sent out a lot of public invites, especially to the people of Island 1, and it actually did work until...
Oh
one of the people
shit!
who moved
Not
in
Arcturus.
was Knight Arcturus, the lead builder of Westhelm, who had to flee from Westhelm because Spood had found out about his secret plans for revolution.
Oh shit!
Yeah, the Commonwealth is letting us hide out here. As long as Spood doesn't find us, we should be okay.
No, that's a war.
Speaking of fugitives,
that's a war coming.
The biggest fugitive, Saps, was back to hiding in the jungle after miraculously escaping from his trial, although his spirits were quickly fading.
Everyone thinks I'm a murderer. I just don't know what to do anymore.
Not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of surprised nobody lives in the actual jungle itself. Like we don't have no tribes or anything in the jungle part of it. Cause I'll do it. I'll live in the jungle. Makes a couple of tree houses, you know, make it like nomads or something, you know. I would have done it.
Saps knew that Sitzkrieg and the Commonwealth soon planned to scout the entire southern islands to hunt him down. So on day 7, Saps decided that his best bet was to leave his home island and flee to Island 1. But it wouldn't be so easy.
Flux found him?
Because the border had just dropped, people were constantly going back and forth between the two islands, which means traveling by sea could be dangerous. So Saps decided on another method of travel. He went to the place where he was least expected.
At the Commonwealth? At the bridge. He used the bridge.
He's trying to use the bridge.
He's crouching so no one sees his name.
No way.
Our rotation.
What the heck? What are you doing, bro?
Island 1.
Yeah, let's
Instead
go.
of chasing Saps, the Luminara
confused.
builders instead retreated to inform everyone else that Saps was on his way to Island 1. Saps, meanwhile, quickly sailed the rest of the way to the other island, although what happened next was unexpected.
Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
Get the crap out of me. Am I allowed to touch this water? Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know, it's good here. On the south side of the island, it's safe.
It turns out earlier, Saps had reached out to a bunch of people on Island 1, offering them 2 stacks of diamonds if they give him a safe place to hide.
What
And
better
out of
place?
all people to accept his offer, it was Turntap, the
What
leader
better
of
place?
the Covenant, the most feared and militaristic civilization on Island 1
My boy Saps.
I ran across the giant bridge that Luminara is building, and like all of Luminara was there.
When Saps and Turntap finally arrived at the Covenant, Turntap immediately distributed Saps' diamonds to the Covenant army. But then, in a surprising move, he sent them out on a secret mission.
They're gonna invade?
Turntap had sent the Covenant hit squad to Island 2, but not to accomplish a goal for the Covenant per se, but actually upon the request of Infernus.
They're gonna kill Lingolini! No!
Lingolini betrayed us, humiliated us.
They're gonna kill Lingolini!
Our sacred land.
Yesterday, Lingolini had opened up the volcano for Netherite mining, and as such, people from all across Island 1 had started mining in the volcano. And even though Lingolini had now moved out of the volcano, Sinica felt that since people were already mining, she had no choice but to let them stay.
Damn.
She was not happy about what Lingolini had done, and Sinica wanted revenge. Oh! They're killing the entire Mafia.
Another one down, baby.
They're killing the Mafia. Lingolini, run!
Now, the reason the Covenant was willing to do Sinica's bidding wasn't just because she let them mine for Netherite before anyone else, but because as a civilization that values honor and loyalty, the Covenant didn't appreciate how Lingolini so publicly betrayed Infernus. They found him.
Lingolini, no!
You ever thought about diplomacy?
We could have had Island 1 at peace and world peace, and we still can, really.
Oh, here they go.
Oh, you can't. You ruined it.
My grave, he will not be a part of it.
Oh, they've got him.
Yeah.
They've got him.
Mamma mia.
Lingolini. Damn. The Mafia has fallen. Damn. They killed my boy Lingolini.
Had massacred the Lingolini Mafia.
I'm just saying, Sinica. I'm just saying, I think you might have fucked up hiring the Covenant. I'm just saying, because Turntop will come over and take over Infernus too. I'm just saying, he will definitely, now Lingolini's out of the picture too. If he has to, he'll come after you too.
Before anyone could retaliate, the Blue Cross announced they would schedule a hearing, calling on the Covenant to explain what they had done.
Damn, my boy Lingolini. Rest in peace. Flux still here, chill.
Oh, you got some fancy armor now.
Yeah, got it from Island 1.
Wait, really? Earlier today, Flux and his crew had gotten their hands on a super rare armor trim by trading with the Covenant, who had picked up the armor trim from the Warden when it died.
Oh shit!
Now, of course, Flux had no idea that the Covenant was also trading with and harboring his arch nemesis, Saps. But he did know one thing.
I heard Saps ran to Island 1, so we put out a massive bounty on his head.
Flux was now determined to have Saps killed, because Saps was the only other person in the world who knew that Flux was behind the murders of all the Island 2 leaders. Basically, if Saps dies, Flux gets away with everything.
Literally,
and ideally, the sooner Saps dies, the better, because of incidents like yesterday.
That includes the prosecution himself and their ringleader, Fluxion.
Honestly, I'm actually really surprised that nobody else is on board with Saps, you know? I'm actually really, like, I'm surprised that nobody here in the council actually kind of believes Saps, you know? Like, oh shit, maybe he's right, you know? Because it makes logical sense. That, you know, I mean, us as the viewers, we have the whole story, obviously, you know? But even then, you know, Flux is still a person that's out there, and he didn't agree with you guys at all. So, like, he should be at the top of your list of persons of interest.
Fortunately for Flux, it didn't seem like anyone at the trial believed Saps. If anything, Saps' accusation only made people hate him more, especially the people of Luminara, who weren't happy that Saps accused some of their fellow citizens. What do you want to do to Saps?
Kill on site. We hunted him down the other day. We couldn't find him, but we have speculation.
Honestly,
after the murder of their beloved leader 3 Below Zero, Luminara soon planned to host an election, and the current frontrunner was a player named Legacy.
Me and my parent, we've just been going around to different houses, knocking on doors. I think we're gonna win this thing.
For a moment, Flux also considered a run for leader, although he had basically already accomplished everything he wanted to do.
Look, no matter what people say, Island 1 was planning to invade us. They would have just walked right ahead. But now that we have stronger leaders, more cautious leaders, they're not gonna do that. We have world peace. And not because of a bridge, but because of me.
Just you wait. Just wait. I'm just waiting for us to invade. I'm waiting for that shit.
Since the beginning, Flux's philosophy was simple. You can never show kindness to your enemy if your enemy wishes to destroy you. If you build a bridge, they'll use it to invade you. If you offer them aid, they'll use it to kill you. This is why Flux believed it was necessary to eliminate the Island 2 leaders who wished to be kind. But the cost of their deaths was devastating. The people of Tricolor still mourned Jowfield, building a massive statue to honor their deceased leader.
We've just been trying to focus on restabilizing our nation. Obviously, the passing of Jowfield hit us pretty hard.
Meanwhile, the people of Aperion had elected a new leader, but Aperion was never quite the same after the death of Alkaline Elk. The people of the Commonwealth were also in shambles, having a much smaller civilization than they started with. And even though there was some peace on Island 2, people didn't feel
everybody was on edge though.
Calm, but instead a sense of unease and revenge. They needed closure, and they were determined to kill the person who they believed murdered the leaders they loved.
Saps.
Saps knew that
I wonder if
Turntap
will give him up
before someone hunts him down, or someone in the Covenant betrays him to collect the massive bounty on his head. So Saps made a last-ditch effort to try and get a strong ally for his cause. He asked Turntap to take him to the largest nation on Island 1.
Ooh, there goes conflict. This is big.
But on their way to the West Helm Capitol building, they ran into a citizen of Aperion from Island 2 who recognized Saps.
Oh, hey.
Don't you try it. Don't try it.
Neutral ground.
Uh-oh.
Don't try it.
Uh-oh.
Okay. We will walk by in peace.
Good call.
Put the crossbow away.
Saps and his crew then entered the Capitol.
Can I speak to the glorious leader of West Helm, please?
Yeah, I'll go grab him.
Hello. The Covenant leaders brought me. Can we have a meeting?
I'm not gonna lie, Saps. You coming to me asking for a meeting after what happened last time, even if it wasn't to do with you.
Listen, I just want to talk.
What about what?
At least explain, because I'm innocent.
Saps, I'm sorry. No.
Damn.
Ultimately, Shpood rejected Saps' request for a meeting because Shpood didn't exactly trust him and had no real reason to help him.
Go to the Coliseum.
Saps tried another civilization.
Crazy
the
Gojo?
Karasina Pirates.
I was wondering what happened with the pirates.
Although when he arrived, things felt a little off.
Since you're here, you have to drop all
No.
your gear. I'm just kidding.
Well,
No.
about that.
You're going into pirates with your bond in your head.
Wherever you think is the safer option. At the end of the day, I don't
Holy shit!
get killed for something that I'm being framed for, you know?
But then, suddenly,
Yeah.
Need to leave.
What?
Sorry, what?
Run.
where's he going? Turntap had realized that the pirates were planning to kill Saps to collect the massive bounty on his head.
Yeah,
So
going
he
to
told
pirates is the
Saps
worst
to
thing ever.
run.
What's going
Good
on?
shit, Turntop. Good shit.
1 sec, you gotta go back to Covenant like immediately. We probably shouldn't have come out here.
Now, on their way back to the Covenants, Turntap suddenly started acting suspicious himself.
Are we safe? Is everything fine? What's going on?
We need to go back to Covenant right now.
You need to tell me what's going on or I'm not coming with you.
Dude, either like you can handle this on your own or like just. Here, I'll explain to you on a sec. Just come on.
Nah.
It's hard to trust people right now, so I'm putting a lot of faith into you.
This is so suspicious. As Saps ran, he pondered his choices. Either he puts his life in the hands of Turntap, who may be wanting to kill him and collect the bounty for himself, or he runs away. Now.
Oh, Saps ran away. Saps ran away. Go, Saps, go. Survive, my boy.
It's all alone. Saps then climbed the mountains of Island 1, escaping from the last remaining person he thought he could trust. He was now all alone in a world of people who hated him and wanted him dead.
Honestly, I hope he survives the story entirely. I hope.
And so he ventured into the snow.
Saps.
And started collecting blocks. Saps, what are you doing?
I can't trust anybody. Flux won. He completely won. There's just no point anymore.
He's gonna put this up a little tower, damn.
On day 7, Saps built a tower in the tundra, a monument for people to remember him by.
No, Saps,
and
don't do it.
To jump off.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
But he didn't.
Don't do it, Saps.
If I have to die, I'm gonna make sure he does too.
Yeah, I'd spare my boy. Get over to get revenge. Damn, bro, you guys got me in the emotions right now. Oh my god. I just want Saps to survive.
Everyone. Today we have 2 new prisoners who will fight to the death.
Not gonna lie. The fact you guys brought this up now, if I was Saps, challenge Flux of trial by combat. I would do it. I don't care. Trial by combat against Flux.
Rinit, you are charged with the attempted murder of several innocent West Helm farmers.
Oh, damn.
Remy, you are charged with conspiracy to murder West Helm food supplier Dinosaur. Ready.
Remy, no!
Fight!
Remy, my boy.
Here they go. Look, that's sweet. Wait, some guy jumped in.
Oh, hey! Hey, order. There goes Zangetsu. My boy Zangetsu.
He won. Remy the Rat had won his duel in the
Let's go,
Coliseum, and all of his crimes, including the murder of dinosaurs, were expunged from his record by Emperor Shfood himself. He was now a legend, and his restaurant became more popular than ever before.
He put his head on the floor.
Now, it's been a busy few days for Emperor Shfood.
I love it.
He was always working on different things. Have you seen our aqueducts? Show me your aqueducts, Shfood.
Look at it behind you! Look at it!
So what's the use of this?
I don't really know. What is the point of anything?
It looks
We
pretty.
just build. We have too many builders, not enough ideas.
Now, while
That's
Spoon
true.
was an effective leader,
I'm
he
a
did
builder.
have to constantly watch his back for assassins.
You know, I've thwarted like 5 assassination attempts, and guess what? I've just found out about another.
Damn.
Spoon's entire reign began with him almost being killed, so he was always extra careful and sensitive about where he went and who he associated with. It's also why Spoon was particularly angry when he found out that one of the people who planned to kill him was his own lead builder, Knight Arcturus.
According to some of my sources, Knight Arcturus was seen in the Commonwealth earlier today.
Really? Spoon had sent spies across the world to find Knight Arcturus. And when
I
they
see you,
discovered he
Spoon, I
was
see
staying in
you.
the Commonwealth, Spoon immediately reached out to Sitzkrieg to request he be handed back to Westhelm.
Bring me his head.
However, given that the Commonwealth was low on citizens and needed good builders, Sitzkrieg decided to reject Spoon's request.
I'm not just going to give up one of my builders. The Commonwealth does not give in to tyrants.
This made Spoon erupt with
War.
fury.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure that everybody knows the Commonwealth is corrupt. They step that talk.
Spoon is losing his shit. At this point,
So
he's in a
Spoon
raid.
went around telling everyone about how much he hates the Commonwealth. This whole situation became
That's the Commonwealth.
massive drama, and it actually got to the point where the rest of Island 2 was getting annoyed with the Commonwealth.
I don't get why the Commonwealth doesn't just hand him over. We don't need a war with
That's what I'm
West
saying. That's what
Unlike
I'm
the
saying.
Commonwealth, Cass had a big population and she didn't care about losing citizens who were troublemakers. For example, earlier, one of her citizens, Addison27, had gone to Tricolor, dug into Jofield's grave, and had stolen
How dare you.
Jofield's head.
That's crazy.
But instead of protecting him, Cass
Killed him.
immediately banished Addison from the Cass Coalition and alerted Tricolor of his location, causing Addison to flee Island 2. It was
See?
this kind of
That's how you handle
no-nonsense leadership that earned Cass a lot of respect from not only her citizens, but other Island 2 nations who were now much more willing to ally with Cass than with the Commonwealth.
The Cass Coalition is about to be the
very
powerhouse
existence
of
the
this
Cass
island.
Coalition also provided a sense of security to smaller groups,
Yes.
like this new nation who
Got a
are
Canadian
mostly
flag?
cheese merchants and call themselves the Conquistadors.
Conquistadors.
Of cheese, butter queso.
Yeah, butter the queso. Let's go, my people.
Since the border dropped yesterday, the economies of most Island 2 nations
funny.
were prospering, with heavy amounts of trade and tourism between islands. Meanwhile, in Barbie Land,
Oppenheimer, where you at?
Good news.
what?
I'm marrying Oppenheimer.
What?
What?
On day 8, the player Oppenheimer had marched into Barbie Land, but instead of destroying it with a nuke, he apparently liked it so much that he proposed to their leader.
Wow.
Consider this your invitation to the Barbenheimer.
That's crazy.
Thank you. In Luminara, meanwhile, the citizens were inventing
I
new
love it.
technologies.
This is the power switch. It's
Finally,
16
there you
furnaces
go.
working together simultaneously, and it has a bunch of hopper minecarts on the inside distributing everything.
As much as Luminara was finally starting to live up to its name as the light of Island 2, little did its citizens know among them was quietly living the
Flux.
world's most deadly group of terrorists.
I'm thinking of running in the election tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
Legacy's pretty popular, but I'm not worried.
While it seemed like each of the Island 2 nations had their own separate goals, they were all still united under one mission: to find and kill Saps. In fact, by day 8, Luminara had told all the other nations that Saps had fled to Island 1, and some nations were already preparing to send out hit squads
They were
later
looking for him
today.
still. El Saps,
Island
Chopper
1,
Combat.
meanwhile, was currently dealing with a whole other political drama: the murder of Lingolini.
Damn, Lingolini.
I cannot conceive how we are being this civil about this. They came in, they found him in the hole, they drowned him in lava.
This player, Vietnam, was one of the few remaining survivors in the Lingolini Mafia.
The Mafia
Vietnam had
lives!
escaped the Covenant's attack and wanted to get revenge against the Covenant, but was finding it surprisingly difficult to gather support. See, while the Blue Cross condemned the Covenant, nobody
No one's
was
gonna fight
brave
him.
enough to declare war on them. People feared the Covenant and its army, which is why Seneca secretly asked them to do the deed instead of doing it herself. If people knew that she was behind the attack, she would be in big trouble. But for now, nobody would face any consequences for the massacre of the Lingolini Mafia.
Damn. I'll always remember you, Lingolini. I always remember you.
Going back to Westhelm, on day 8, Emperor Spood was really only thinking about one thing: how to get revenge against Knight Arcturus. After the Commonwealth rejected Shmood's extradition request, Shmood's initial reaction was to begin preparing for war.
Yeah, that's my boy right there. Let's go.
What made him think twice was his belief that the Commonwealth was a massive nation with probably a big army.
Nope.
Shmood also knew that declaring war could risk the entirety of Island 2 coming to the Commonwealth's defense, and maybe launching a counterattack on Westhelm. So, Shmood decided to change strategies. He instead decided to try and bait the Commonwealth. See if he can make them angry enough to do something rash, something bad enough that would allow Shmood to then declare war and have everyone's support.
Have them attack you first.
And Shmood knew exactly how to make the Commonwealth angry. He invited back to the Westhelm capital the one
Saps.
person he knew the Commonwealth hated the most.
Let's go, Saps. Let's go. That's actually good. That's a great way to do it.
Saps is back. And Turntap's here too for some reason. This is interesting. Because the Covenant had brought Saps to Westhelm yesterday, Shmood had specifically asked Turntap to protect Saps and escort him to Westhelm once again. While Saps didn't fully trust Turntap, or Shmood for that matter, he knew that a meeting with Shmood was a massive opportunity, and it was worth the risk.
That's very true. Ah.
Saps, you are the person that, to my knowledge, murdered all those people on Island 1. Island 2, sorry.
It was not me. There is a person on Island 2 that is behind all of the assassinations and the corruption. His name is Fluxion.
Emperor Shmood was having trouble believing Saps, but he went along with it for now.
Well, it seems like we both have gripes with Island 2.
Shmood then proceeded to tell Saps and the Covenant about his feud with the Commonwealth, and how he needed Island 1's support in case a war breaks out.
Help him out.
There was just one problem. The Blue Cross Alliance was as good as dead. Infernus had basically left the Alliance after the last meeting, and the Covenant had stopped responding to the Blue Cross because of the Linguini situation. So Shmood decided to take things into his own hands and individually call the big 4 nations of Island 1 for a meeting. And he wanted Saps to be there so he could tell the leaders about corruption on Island 2.
Exactly.
Now, because of Saps' reputation, Seneca and Benji were hesitant. But as long as the meeting was in a wide open area without a roof, they decided
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, literally, all you have to do, since you guys don't trust Saps, is make a platform or like a big open area that nobody's touched. Or again, have people check it out. Have people check it out, you know, ahead of time to see if there's any traps or anything to make sure everybody's safe. I would have done that a long time ago, but not gonna lie, damn. Making, you know, using Saps to explain to everybody that, you know, Island 2 is corrupt is actually a big brain move too, because I mean, obviously you get the unification of Island 1 again, and they're not gonna do shit to y'all. They're not gonna do shit. I love the music. I love the music.
To begin the meeting, Shmood first had Saps tell his story.
I've been put on trial and sentenced to death for a crime I did not commit.
Shmood's goal with this meeting was to convince all the leaders that Island 2 was a threat to Island 1.
One of my right-hand men was murdered in cold blood by someone in association with the Commonwealth. It's one of the many injustices I've heard about on Island 2, and I want justice.
Then, Turntap of the Covenant made his own statement.
A few days ago, Covenant was approached by Luminara to speak of a potential trade agreement. Legacy AN approached me in regards to Fluxion, the guy who Saps is claiming killed everyone, which I do believe.
Whoa.
Oh, he believes it.
Apparently, back when the Covenant traded armor trims with Flux, they had also done the same deal with Legacy. And Legacy had voiced concerns to Turntap about Flux's run for leader, including how Flux was demoted from second in command, and rumors that he's paying people diamonds to vote for him.
He's even fixing the election.
A little more credibility, which was crucial for getting everyone on board with Westhelm's military
Expose the
proposal,
corruption.
which was, if any nation from Island 2 attacks Island 1, then the
jump 'em.
entirety of Island 1 must strike back.
If
I
all
like
leaders
it.
are in agreement to this, please say aye.
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 Benji?
this is for us a problem.
Benji was hesitant to join
Really?
any military alliance because Elysium was the nation of peace, and he knew that his people were opposed to any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle.
It's not gonna work.
Council might not agree.
Do you believe if Saps was at the council meeting, would he potentially have the chance to convince him after telling his story?
I think he might.
As long as Saps agrees, it's up to you.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, not gonna lie, Benji, your nation of Elysium, while it is peaceful, it's honestly, location-wise, it's in a bad spot. Because you're actually in the direct war path of both nations. You're gonna get caught up in this war whether you like it or not, sadly, because you're land and your position. So you're gonna have to say, damn, bro.
Saps and a few of the others then walked to Elysium on a mission to reunite Island 1.
I have been framed for the mass assassination of Island 2 leaders by Fluxion and his conspirator. So many other people have died to the same tyranny and corruption that has been on Island 2. I'm just so lucky to be alive and share my story with you guys.
But as Saps spoke, the people of Elysium still had some doubts.
Against the corruption in Island 2, which is...
But who?
What is that? What does that mean? That's vague. What does that
Are we
mean?
going
What is the corruption?
Listen,
Elysium wasn't convinced that potential corruption on another island was enough of a reason for Elysium to get involved. But then, suddenly...
A few days ago.
Oh, shit.
What the... What is this? About 15 members of the West Helm army had inexplicably walked right through Elysium. They quickly left, but it certainly didn't help the tensions.
They're gonna all go ahead and cause mayhem.
Nonetheless, the proceedings continued.
That's crazy.
Here to pressure us.
We're going to be deciding whether Elysium citizens would go to war. I think Elysium citizens need to have a say in that.
Yeah.
You're gonna get caught up with
After
it.
even more deliberation, and after even more time passed,
You're gonna have to fight.
Excuse me, you have to say something important. The troop of people that came by, they
What's
are
up?
apparently the military from West Helm. We have reasonable suspicions to believe they are going to launch an invasion of Island 2 in the next like 5 minutes. I do not
Oh
know.
shit, an invasion?
Emperor Spood had grown impatient.
Supposed to
After
fuck it,
Spyro
I'm going.
informed him that progress was stalling, Spood had decided to send a squadron of the West Helm army into the Commonwealth's territory to find
Let's
and
go.
arrest Knight Arcturus. Oh,
Bring me his head.
almost there, I think.
They can do it easily too, because Commonwealth don't got shit.
Hello, Ben. We are here peacefully. We're simply looking for a man by the name of Knight_Arcturus.
Alright. We don't have him.
Wait.
We do not know where he's at. We have not seen him, nor have we heard from him.
We don't have
Is
him.
that true though?
Where are they going?
With their first plan failing, West Helm went to plan B.
Shield wall, shield wall.
Oh shit, they got a shield wall going. I see ya.
They're forming a shield wall outside.
Everyone leave. We're getting out of here.
Yeah.
You have an escape room.
Everyone
Escape
bail,
passage.
bail.
The West Helm squadron had successfully intimidated the Commonwealth leadership into fleeing their own nation. West Helm then went around, searching every house, every mine, every crevice of the Commonwealth. But ultimately, Knight Arcturus was nowhere to be found.
Were they actually housing him, or they legitimately didn't know where Knight Arcturus went?
Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition,
Hey, can I run something by you real quick?
Yeah.
You know how everyone's trying to kill Saps because of what he did?
Yeah.
And then during his trial, he was all like, Luminara was behind this. Luminara built the trap.
The leadership in Luminara...
Someone finally believes him.
...filled the meeting area. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
So, I was sailing past Saps' place a few days ago.
God, this dude is digging. Or what? Oh.
You see that? You see that guy?
Is it him? Is Thomas?
Isn't that Flux?
Oh, it is.
Yeah, kind of looks like him. Yeah.
What's he doing at Saps's place? And
Returning to the scene of crime.
You go to show Cass.
Imagine returning to the scene of the crime or near at all is funny.
Interesting.
Like, bro, why would he do that to yourself?
You know what? Go show this to Tricolor. And probably also Perion.
I'm on it.
Spread the news. It's about to get messy.
The cast coalition had been reviewing his old video footage when he happened to notice Flux digging for sand, a prevalent material in Saps's roof. On its own, this wasn't the best evidence.
It's something though, it's
But
something.
For some people, it did raise some questions.
It's something though, going the right direction. That's big, that's big, that's a big move. Gotta be compensated. God damn the numbers. Our boy.
Yesterday, Saps had spent the day getting brought into meetings with the most important people on Island 1, and he didn't really know what to make of this. In one sense, he was incredibly lucky to finally have some support. But he also questioned how real this support is and who
That's valid.
he can really trust.
That's definitely valid.
See, Saps knew that the Covenant generally did not like the people of Island 2. The Covenant believed that Island 1 was the supreme island with better culture, customs, and traditions.
It begins.
They were also known to be ruthless, having massacred the entire Lingolini Mafia. It's why Saps was suspicious of Turntap's offer to continue protecting him, especially after he ran away. But Saps knew he needed powerful allies as world tensions were ramping up.
That's too sketchy, it's too risky.
When Spoon invaded the Commonwealth yesterday, he got a lot of criticism, mostly from his own neighbors who were blindsided by the move.
Spoon could have dragged all my people into war. Elysium is a nation of peace.
Like that, any hope for a Big Four alliance was basically dead, especially since the other nations were now dealing with problems of their own.
Oh shit, Furnace again? Seneca?
Earlier yesterday, Queen Seneca had found out that Elysium's newspaper Daybreak Media had somehow found out that she had directed the Covenant to kill Lingolini.
No. Oh,
this is
Seneca's
why
head.
Seneca was so quiet yesterday during the Island 1 snow meeting. She knew this story would be coming out, and she was trying to figure out how she would respond. And on day 9, she made her decision.
What's she gonna do?
To dissuade people from invading Infernus, she would show strength by doubling down and hold a joint ceremony with the Covenant, parading around Lingolini's head.
What the Covenant is crazy work. That's crazy. My boy Lingolini. Damn. Disrespect.
Let this be a lesson. Shame to those
Shame.
who disrespect our volcano.
Lingolini's head.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the
Oh my
island,
God.
the Blue Cross was hosting a meeting.
Vietnam, I'm getting word that Infernus is having a ceremony to burn the head of Mario.
If I can't get his head back, then it's war. I will put my hands around each and every one.
The leaders and representatives
It's gonna be
then
difficult, though,
decided
with
that
the Covenant.
Infernus needed to be punished, and they started discussing whether or not to declare war. But then, not even a minute into the discussion,
If everyone is against them,
Oh, Benji died. Benji died. Benji was assassinated.
Benji, the leader of Elysium, had suddenly died.
He was
And
assassinated.
before anyone could even ask about what happened, a member of Daybreak Media made a shocking revelation.
We know that Benji had been one of the people who made the call to kill Lingalini.
What?
You did
Apparently, Benji had admitted to Daybreak Media that he, alongside Infernus, had approved the killing of Linguini.
That's crazy.
At the time, Benji believed that killing
you want
Linguini
peace?
would finally resolve the conflict over the volcano and bring peace to the island.
You think giving
But
Seneca
he
power?
ended up seriously regretting this decision. So he
offed
told
himself.
Daybreak Media everything, exposed Infernus, and then ended his life.
He went out like a coward. For the sake of peace.
Now, because Benji had repented, the Blue Cross Conference decided not to punish Elysium and instead focused on Infernus.
I don't know about war. Maybe a trial? Give Infernus a chance to tell their side.
Flux was representing
why is Flux
Luminara
here?
at the meeting, and the leaders actually agreed with his idea. So later today, there would be a trial against the entire nation of Infernus.
The only thing is that if Infernus is actually really aligned with the Covenant, it's gonna be kind of hard to stop him. A little bit, a tiny bit, in terms of war.
Now, when the meeting came to an end, Flux was approached by a few guards from Tricolor.
Questioning time.
We know about the assassinations, all right?
What assassinations?
You're under arrest. You're coming to Tricolor. We're
Better
gonna
arrest
have a fair
Flux.
trial. Just come with us.
What are you talking about?
Tricolor had issued an arrest warrant for Flux after they obtained incriminating video evidence from a citizen of the Cass Coalition.
Being possibly responsible for the death of Jovial in any capacity.
What are you talking about? We know Seraphim was guilty of that.
There are concerns that you may have been
Nope.
involved in other ways. If you believe yourself innocent, I believe that you are. I trust that you're innocent because you told me you
Innocent
were.
until
Right
proven
now, the most
guilty.
important thing you can do is simply go
Now
to
throw him in the
trial and
Coliseum.
prove that you're correct, which I believe.
This is an outrage against Luminara. I cannot
No.
believe that you would accuse me of this.
Now, the truth was, Tricolor wasn't necessarily convinced that Flux was guilty. They just wanted Flux to go to trial so that he could answer their questions about the videotape.
Why did you not bring this up beforehand?
You were not leading.
I mean, he didn't say that you're guilty.
Seriously scared that I'm going to run away from a trial.
You agree after what happened with the Commonwealth, we could never be too careful about stuff like that. We're both
Fine.
not.
Fine, I will go. But this is an outrage.
All right,
Huh?
We're gonna remember this.
We will not stand for this.
I thought he will hide behind Luminara.
He's like stopping every few seconds.
Stop, don't
He's trolling. He's trolling.
The group then passed through Elysium and were about to sail off to Island 2 until...
Oh shit.
Oh, hey, what is this?
What?
That for Flux.
Wait, Flux is getting away?
He's actually getting away. No way.
It turned out Flux had secretly told a member of his own crew to come and attack him so that he could run away from his arrest without looking
Gotta plot it.
guilty.
That's smart.
When Flux returned to Luminara, his whole world had flipped upside down. He believed he had covered all his tracks, that he had gotten away with everything. But for now, he had to remain calm and decide
Gotta come
on
for
his
you.
next move.
Legacy.
Yeah?
We've just been informed that you have ties to the Covenant, and they're working with Saps the Traitor. So the problem is, we're afraid you're a national security threat. You have two choices right now. You either drop out of the election this instant, or we can do this the hard way.
Kill you.
That's tough.
I'll say drop out,
Alright.
but not really.
By forcing Legacy to drop out of the election,
He
Flux
wins.
had automatically become the leader of Luminara. Which means if Tricolor still wanted to arrest him, they wouldn't be able to just walk ahead and
You got
take
to
him.
fight Luminara.
They would have to invade Luminara itself.
It might backfire on Flux though. It might honestly backfire on Flux. Because if Tricolor gets support from us, from Spooty shit, if they get support, I mean, to be fair, they are busy with Seneca right now and Infernus, so it might be difficult to kind of split it up. It might be difficult. It might be difficult because I was gonna say like you guys just team up. Just team up. Yeah. Yeah. Tricolor can team up. Because Luminara's not that big and powerful. They're not really big and powerful. We'll see how it plays out.
Yesterday, Emperor Spood had caused a lot of chaos with his failed attempt to capture Knight Arcturus. So he spent day 9 repairing relationships, but also forming new ones. For example, earlier, Spood had received a message from a player named Addison27 who wanted to sell Joe Fuel's head in exchange for Netherite. Spood accepted the deal, gave Addison a place to meet him at, but then he gave Addison's location straight to Tricolor.
Turn them in. Your relation's to Tricolor now.
Show us the head.
Yeah,
there it is.
Oh, no.
Give it right now.
I got it.
Now, this actually led to an alliance between Westhelm and Tricolor.
There you
The
go.
first ever multi-island alliance and a strategic move by Spood to befriend the neighbors of the Commonwealth. Later, Spood also visited the Covenant after he heard about some civil unrest going on.
So they all just left, just like that?
Apparently, about half of the Covenant's entire population had
He's
decided
left?
to leave the Covenant. This is because they believed Turntap was betraying the Covenant's values by constantly trading and associating with Island 2.
That's
and what
crazy.
made a lot of them really angry was the fact that Turntap was making them protect Saps. See, originally, Turntap had only brought Saps
They
in
lost
to
power
get
by
diamonds
half.
for his army. But the more he heard about Saps' story, the more he became captivated by Saps and wanted to help him.
I actually like Saps.
In fact, the reason Turntap had acted strangely on day 7 wasn't because he was thinking about killing Saps. It was because he had just saved Saps from the Alcaracina pirates, and he was worried that the pirates would attack the Covenant in retaliation.
You should have said that to Saps.
Anyway, now
I'm
that
surprised
Turntap
you never
had
told
the
him.
pirates against him, as well as much of the Covenant forces, which Turntap himself
Yeah, that's crazy.
had trained to be ruthless, it's fair to say that his life was in grave danger. But before he and Spood could figure out a solution, the Covenant suddenly had a surprise visitor.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Yo, they're trying to kill me?
You killed our leaders.
Like a Zekor.
You destroyed our island.
After days upon days of searching, the Commonwealth had finally found Saps.
It's literally the guy.
Saps is now hiding. This player, Zekor, was now the main diplomat of the
All right,
Commonwealth.
try
and
it.
he knew that this was his opportunity to finally kill Saps.
Spood is right there.
The last thing he needed to do was to convince Spood to hand Saps over.
Spood, come here. Please, let's have a talk. Let's have a chat. Are you a friend of this criminal behind you?
Alright. Could you guys come inside?
Oh boy.
Yo,
Here we go.
I wouldn't be surprised if the assassin sucker. Wouldn't be surprised he dies right here.
We can put all of our fighting behind us.
He's part of the Commonwealth.
I propose a trade.
So you do know what
You give me
Arcturus
Saparada,
is.
and the Commonwealth gives you Knight Arcturus.
Oh wow.
RT for Saps. I mean, where would this happen?
You can let us take Saparada now.
Don't do it. Don't do it,
And
Spood.
then we can kill Arcturus for you.
No,
No.
don't kill him. He needs to fight in the Coliseum.
Alright.
You dare
we
laugh?
can make that work as well.
Wait, so you're saying you know where he is? It's interesting because Sitzkrieg said he didn't.
Okay.
We don't have him.
Alright, Spood, let's go.
He comes back every now and then. We'll find him.
Really? Is that so?
Huh.
Why would I lie?
You're part of the Commonwealth.
So you'll find him for me.
Spood, don't do this.
Look, Spood, I have to be honest. I'm shocked that you're defending this criminal. Either you accept this deal
Nah.
right now, or
Nah.
I tell everyone from back home that you're harboring Saparada. They'll all declare war on you, and this will be the end of Westhelm.
That's exactly what we want. That's exactly what we want. Bring it.
So, just to make the terms of this deal very clear, because I want to be accurate.
You expect me to give up an innocent man in exchange for a terrorist?
That's what I like to hear, Spoon.
Really, your offer?
That's what I like to hear. Honestly, Spoon could run to the Commonwealth.
Get out. Now.
Yeah. Ah. Spoon could really just invade the Commonwealth and take it for himself. Like, let's be honest. Even with the Covenant cut in half now, he can still do it. Because Commonwealth has they have no power, no soldiers.
Soon it would be time for the trial of Infernus, which had become a very anticipated event because Seneca had told everyone that she actually planned to attend.
I don't trust this.
As
I
such,
do not trust this.
Tap would be there to help her, which meant Saps also had to go. He wanted the Covenant's protection, which would actually come in handy.
Oh!
Saps getting attacked. Oh no. Oh boy, Saps getting attacked again. The attacker was taken out immediately by the Covenant, but this led to another problem.
We need to know whether we should keep Infernus in the area. We are worried about assassinations.
We're not going in a building, we're having this outside.
Seneca and the rest of Infernus had arrived, but were refusing to enter the courthouse
I wouldn't
because
do
of
it.
safety concerns.
I wouldn't do it either.
Infernus is saying outside or nothing. They're not going in. And as expected, people were quickly becoming impatient.
I have to stand here for 5 more minutes. I'm gonna pull all my hair out.
Come inside.
Nah, it's not a depths.
Don't have the ability to come in this building.
The trial hadn't even begun, and things were already out of control. And then
here we go. Someone's gonna get killed. It begins. Saps move. Or the turn tap took the hit. Oh, turn tap took the hit. Turn tap died. Even the real vintage.
Oh.
Yo.
And like that, Turntap was dead, killed by 2 disgruntled former citizens of the Covenant who had come back for revenge.
They got a 2-piece.
Queen Seneca directed her people and all the remaining Covenant forces, who were now leaderless, to retreat to the Infernus castle.
So I gotta get more power now. This is crazy. Well, Saps survives.
Both Infernus and the Covenant were eventually found guilty of murdering the Lingolini Mafia. But now that Seneca had adopted the entire Covenant army with all of its Netherite weaponry, it would be impossible to try and arrest anyone.
They're too strong right now.
Saps, meanwhile, was abandoned at the courthouse, so he ran all the way to Westhelm to Emperor Shmood, who was apparently dealing with a new political crisis.
Oh, shit.
It appeared that Shmood had finally made the Commonwealth mad because, according to a Westhelm spy, it looked like the Commonwealth was preparing to go to war. And on top of this, Shmood had received a message from Sitzkrieg inviting him to the Commonwealth for a meeting.
For a meeting, my ass.
Now, of course, Shmood suspected this was a trap, but his second-in-command Spider had an idea.
Let me go instead. Let them kill me, and if they do,
the martyr,
we'll have the right to obliterate them.
The martyr.
Basically, if Spider goes to this meeting and actually gets killed, then in the eyes of the world, this will give Westhelm permission to finally wipe the Commonwealth off the map.
You're a hero, Spider.
Damn, Spider. You're a real one for that one.
Westhelm.
Imagine Spider betrays Shmood. He lands himself with Commonwealth. I'd be crazy. Nah, Spider.
Yeah, we're all waiting for something to happen. Oh my god.
It's war! So we're going to war! For Spider! He was a hero. We're going to war, boys. It's time to invade.
Where is everyone?
The trap.
The Commonwealth had been completely abandoned.
They're gonna attack Wellsum instead.
See, after Zekr's meeting with Spood, Sitzkrieg had tried to rally all of Island 2 against Westhelm, but not a single nation joined him.
So you ran.
Throughout its days, the Commonwealth had faced chaos, infighting, global humiliation, and now Sitzkrieg was utterly defeated.
You ran.
So, as a final jab against Westhelm, Sitzkrieg decided to kill Spider before dissolving the Commonwealth once and for all.
That's
Sitzkrieg
crazy.
and his remaining citizens then decided to pack up and relocate to the one place in the world that Westhelm wouldn't be able to infiltrate.
They decided on Infernus. Infernus.
Come on in, guys. Welcome to Infernus.
Thank you, Seneca.
There are so many people.
And Infernus gets some more power.
Infernus is massive.
I love how the pirates still there chilling. The pirates are really there just relaxing and chilling still. No way.
Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition, it was the end of another good day. The farmers had produced plentiful crops, the businesses had made lots of sales, and
I love the Cass
there was
Coalition actually
even a
flourished.
birthday party.
They really flourished. I'll give him
While
that.
her people were happy, Cass knew very well that the outside world was quickly growing out of control.
Yeah.
As leader, it was Cass's duty to keep track of all the world conflicts. But by day 9, they were simply overwhelming. She watched from afar as the Commonwealth fell apart. She watched as world
Literally.
leaders died left and right. She watched Infernus avoid justice by blocking themselves off, with Netherite at their defense, as well as the volcano's sheer height. Yet despite all the turmoil, Cass spent most of the day trying to solve what was now the world's biggest mystery.
Honestly?
Who had really murdered all the Island 2 leaders?
It was Cass this whole time?
Was it Saps? Or was it Flux?
It was Cass this whole time. Let me find out.
See, earlier at the Blue Cross meeting, members of the Cass Coalition were listening carefully.
Covenant was propagating anti-Island 2 propaganda, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, we didn't agree with that. Island 1 never had beef with you guys. It was really just a covenant.
It was them this whole time.
They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. Then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all. But the Covenant was going to invade us, right?
Honestly, probably not. I think they were just trying to scare you guys.
Flux had fully believed that Island 1 was going to invade and even yelled at the other leaders for doing nothing.
It was because of
which
Cass,
made
wasn't
Cass
it?
Think, what if that's the reason he killed them? Besides, what would be Saps' motive? There wasn't even a motive alleged during his trial, yet he was still found guilty. In fact, thinking back, the trial itself was suspiciously short, and the judge made a decision very quickly.
On the spot.
Well, on day 9, one of Cass's citizens was scouting the Commonwealth and figured out why. Flux had bribed the judge to ensure Saps was found guilty.
Bro, bribing people.
When Cass discovered this, she immediately called for a meeting with local leaders.
It's been Flux this whole time. I'm so mad. He needs to die.
We want Flux's side.
I never thought I'd say this, but you have my permission to invade Luminara.
Time to go to Luminara.
No, there won't be a battle.
Assassination.
We go in, we take him out, we leave. Got it?
Sounds good. See?
You gotta assassinate him.
First thing tomorrow.
Good shit, Cass. The Cass Coalition actually cooked in terms of peace and avoiding a lot of problems. Like, because the Cass Coalition's honestly been like the only nation besides the pirates. The pirates have been chilling on Island 1 this whole time. I love that for the pirates. But honestly, it's crazy. Yeah, the Chaos Coalition, they've gotten bigger and bigger. They gotten stronger, but like they managed to maintain their peace. Because honestly, there hasn't been that many conflict. The Chaos Coalition, they've been chilling and hanging around, doing their own thing. You know. So I give them hella props.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We gather here today because, well, we never got the opportunity to properly mourn our previous leader, Three Below.
What's going on here?
He was more than just a Luminaran, he was a friend, and I'm very much excited that we can continue his legacy and complete the bridge which he would have wanted.
10 bead. Here we go, boys.
All right, let's go, let's go.
Suit up, we out.
And so, the Chaos Coalition set off on their mission to kill Flux once and for all.
I give her props for going in the battle too.
Stopped at Aperion to rally their people.
We've found the person responsible for the multiple leader assassinations, including the assassination of your own president. Are we ready to fight for Luminara and for justice?
Oh, Saps citizen. I mean, Saps. The fish leaders across the whole land.
Aperion would invade Luminara from the south, while the Chaos Coalition approaches from the sea so that
Pincer.
Flux can't escape.
Yeah, pinch him.
And I just,
They're in the ceremony too.
Flux is running.
Better get him, That's not. Oh, he does have armor on. My bad.
They're after him.
Surrender, Flux! I don't want to do this!
Oh.
Okay, wait.
Surrender!
Okay, surrender.
I'm not moving!
Flux was under the arrest, killing Jab,
Ah, take his side.
Alki,
Take his side.
members of Tricolor, and leader of Commonwealth.
This is an outrage!
And attempting my assassination.
I'll put his head and kill him.
Surrendered, but there was a bit of confusion.
He's entitled to a fair trial.
No.
Going in, Cass had been under the impression that the people of Luminara wanted Flux to be overthrown, when in reality, most Luminarans knew nothing about his crimes.
Yeah, it's true.
Speaking to a mass murderer right now. Don't let him get through the crowds, guys. Where's legacy? Luminarans, do you want this man alive?
Yeah, entitled to a fair trial.
Oh, come on.
All of a sudden, Cass wasn't sure about what to do. Until...
He's running. Look, he's running.
He's running.
Someone snipe him. No. Ah. Mad people just die. They're still chasing him.
Flux had killed 5 people using a secret trap he had built the day before.
That's clean.
This bought him just enough time to escape.
You block up behind.
That said, Flux knew there'd be a lot of people after him, so when he dug to the surface, he ran straight to the ocean and fled Island 2.
I would have done it. I would have offed him. I don't give a fuck. I would have done it.
Still, Cass and Aperion sent out hit squads to try and hunt Flux down, while Legacy directed the citizens of Luminara to evacuate.
I gotta move all of these people over to the Conquistador HQ because no one is
Conquistadores.
Holy. Like that, Legacy had taken over as leader of Luminara.
Yeah, Luminara now.
And Aperion were down 5 citizens, and Flux had gotten away with everything once again.
We gotta find them. You guys are riding. Damn, you guys are really escaping all this.
He thought.
Uh-oh. Who's the traitor?
I am so confused on what's happening.
Oh my god.
The world saw the news.
When Flux's trap went off, the rest of the world
They
had
saw it.
a lot of questions.
Was that in Luminara?
That was Flux?
Wait, Flux killed those people?
Yeah.
Everybody wants Flux now. He ain't safe nowhere.
On day 10, word
unless he
began
makes
to
it
spread about
to
what
Infernus too.
happened,
That was Flux's trap? Yeah, Flux built that trap.
which made people think, was Flux behind the murders of the Island 2 leaders after all?
Yep.
I think Flux was behind everything. Saps
Pick a
was
Remy.
right.
Suddenly, the world realized that Saps had been telling
The
the
goat!
truth.
Saps the goat! He survived all of this. I love it. Saps really survived. Yes! Justice for Saps.
How do you feel?
Finally.
That's funny, bro.
I'm so happy.
For the first time since he had gone into hiding, Saps had been vindicated, proven innocent, and the world was finally on his side.
Justice for Saps and peace for our boy. Oh my god.
And now, instead of hunting for Saps,
Oh.
all of Island 2 was determined to find Flux.
Bro, this is what happens when people want trials.
We should have just started killing him. I don't know why anyone stopped him.
Literally.
I would have been the bad guy if I killed him right then and there with everyone yelling, trial, trial.
But the search for Flux didn't take long.
Someone just saw Flux going up the volcano.
He's trying to go to Infernus. Infernus taking everybody in.
Queen Seneca had offered Flux refuge at Infernus under the condition that he and his crew build deadly traps all around the volcano perimeter so that nobody can break in.
Oh my god.
But the rest of the world was unfazed.
Yeah, they're gonna pay for what they did.
Yep.
Or it's Oppenheimer with the rocket.
All of Island 2 joined the Tricolor West Helm Alliance and declared war against Infernus.
Everybody. It's a world war.
Today, we infiltrate the volcano for Spider and for Owo.
For Spider.
And I just want to say, if I die today, I love you all.
We love you, Spoon. Glory to West Helm. Glory.
He was my brother. He was
Look at
everyone's brother. And they took him from us.
Exactly. They assassinated my brethren.
Flux got away with murdering so many of our people and our leaders. Today, we get justice for our entire island.
I love how they're all unified on their They're really all unified. Saps the goat. Even the Conquistador. The Conquistador's getting there too.
Let's go. All right, let's go.
The guitar. To war, men, to war.
A few days ago, my home was turned
boy,
into a
Saps.
death trap behind my back.
Yeah, what a story.
I was framed.
What a story.
And then forced to go through a rigged trial.
Guilty on all counts.
A few days ago, every single person in the world wanted me dead. But today, you all know the truth about who really killed our leaders and our friends. Today, we walk ahead. We storm the volcano.
Yes, we do.
And we get justice.
Oh, let's go. Imagine it gets bombed.
Thank you, Saps. All right, everyone, listen up. There's a lot of things to watch out for. There's gonna be lava, boiling water,
TNT,
dripstone
everything.
traps, their entire army. They have the height advantage and netherite armor, but we have numbers.
True.
So let's stick together and let's win this thing. Come on.
Honestly, you guys can siege. You guys can honestly siege Infernus. And because Infernus, they put Infernus in a spot where they're connected by four different paths. You can destroy those paths and just siege them. Just siege them. Because they're eventually going to, I mean, it's going to take a while. But still.
All right, here we go.
If I was Oppenheimer, I'll put the missile under it. We know it goes up. We know it goes up.
So many people.
Holy shit.
Make me all blind with your civil rights. You demand that I patronize your name.
It is crazy how this shit turned out to be.
I think there might be a problem.
You're dropping hella lava.
I take the blame. Living by the rules to which high school blues walk ahead.
So you guys do have horses.
Beginners keep provoking. Blood returns thirst choking. Can anyone stand this nonsense? Eaten away, telling us to stop and obey. To stop and obey.
Oh. The funny part, damn.
Water on the lava, but the water still burns.
There's hope. I mean, it's better than the lava, but still.
Right now.
Go, 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 go.
Ambush!
Oh, big fighting on the ground right now. Covenant is attacking from behind.
Hey, you're over the Covenant now. That's even better. My soldiers rage! My soldiers don't buckle a ear when facing the cruelty of this world. My soldiers push forward. My soldiers, my soldiers rage.
It's just chaos on the ground as well. It's the Covenant.
Get down off our mountain.
They got it, they got it.
That's it. Hell. Gotta blow the bridge. There goes the bridge. Remy! They killed Remy! The dog is crazy. They killed Remy.
The final push, here we go.
It's gonna be difficult. Actually survived.
They're in.
They're gonna blow it onto hell.
Oh my gosh!
You!
Look out for the hole.
I'll jump in the hole with you guys.
So ready from the outside. Yo, all about mayhem. It's the national war. Linguini! Linguini! Jesus Christ! Ah! The Creek's dead. The Creek's died. There goes Seneca. She's done. Gone. Bring that ass here, Flux. Go in the boat. Ah, how much help do you have? No good satisfaction killing Flux. Wow, what a battle. This shit was fire. Oh my god. Ally, I think Seneca was actually a necessary evil. Wasn't it evil? He's surviving. He's surviving in the lava. Look. I do not remember golden apples being overpowered.
No.
He survived.
Surely not.
If Saps kill him, bro, that'll be fun.
No, of course he has a total. Of course.
Where was he? I saw him! I saw him! You're gonna kill him! Run away!
Yo.
He's missing? Hold on.
I know where he's at. Get the 1v1.
Oh, come on. Alright guys, let's go, let's go.
Let's go. It's a cinema right now. It's a cinema. This is peak storytelling.
What? No way.
Yeah, the Coliseum. Yeah, he's gonna cheat. He's gonna cheat.
Wow, you actually showed up.
Can't say no to a friend, can I?
Let's make this a fair fight, okay?
It's not gonna be fair with Flux. Hell no. The amount of golden apples he's.
Look at all these people dying right now because of you.
You know, Saps, none of this would have happened if you had died like you were supposed to.
I would have, because I'm right here.
For everything you've had to go through.
I would have jumped him. You're at the 1v1 of a century right now. Oh my god. Come on, Saps. I believe in you, my boy. Come on, Saps. Oh, we're on the back. This is so intense right now. I love it. He put him on fire. Let's go, Saps. Come on, Saps. Come on, Saps. He did it. I saw the armor. He did it. He did it. Victory. He did it. Our boy Saps did it. Rise. Rise.
Oh my god. Good job, Saps. Good job. I have his shield.
He did it.
Saps had killed Flux.
I do love about the Coliseum.
That,
It's a big piece.
Flux's reign of terror was over.
He did it. Saps, the GOAT. He did it. Damn, what a story. Holy shit. This is like a whole movie. I love it. Days later. Holy shit.
Today, we gather to honor the lives lost in the Battle of Infernus.
My boy Remy, yeah.
Since then, I think
Remy died.
we haven't felt the same. I know I certainly don't.
The Island 2 West Helm Alliance had defeated the Infernus forces. But winning had come at a high cost.
Damn, Revy. What mommy? Damn.
After the war, people across the world took time to mourn their dead, reflect upon the battle, and then, eventually, decide how to move on.
Lingolini. My boy, the Lingolini Mafia lives on.
Now that Infernus, the Covenant, and the Commonwealth were off the map, there were talks of creating a new world government. But ultimately, it never really materialized, and all the remaining nations just agreed to do their own thing and have peace.
Hey. What was that? Oh. That's why I say Seneca wasn't
taken the brunt of the war. Crops trampled, the big tree scorched, the volcano ravaged. As a result, people across Island 1 struggled after the war. Some of them joined cults, while others moved to Island 2 in search of a better life. Elysium was fine though. Instead of going to war on day 10, the Nation of Peace had decided to hold a peace festival.
Wow. At least I'm actually out of it.
Shore was something new. A bridge stemming all the way from Luminara.
They accomplished it. The bridge. They did it.
And so everybody lived on in peace, including Saps, who at long last had returned
Go back home.
2.
He could go back home.
Those brings back memories. Still, the world wasn't totally conflict-free. The Cass Coalition Bakery was yet to be exposed for causing the death of Wood Daddy. And Knight Arcturus was still in hiding.
Yo, literally!
By West Helm.
He's the greatest hide-and-seek player ever.
It's a big world, so it's not a surprise that many stories like these may just never end. But I think there's some beauty in that.
The pirate's still chilling. Carry on.
Yeah, we still have some work to do. We will catch that traitor.
Yes, we will, Spoon. Yes, we will.
But tonight you can rest. You've made your emperor very proud.
Like a cazador.
Jury, you have heard all of the evidence. If you find Thomas 5200
They actually got him. They got Thomas.
Reign of terror, jump now. Tomas, may you find mercy in the end, señor.
Señor, la muerte. Barbie land in peace, so Oppenheimer.
I ran away screaming from you because I thought you were gonna blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But after we talked a little bit for like 5 minutes, I realized you could blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But that doesn't mean you will.
Barbie, do you take Oppenheimer to be your one and only candidate?
I do.
Oppenheimer, same thing.
I do.
Peace.
Now, at this time, Barbie and Oppenheimer have requested that instead of rings, they will both exchange something slightly different.
What?
If you would please turn your attention to the nuclear bomb that's behind us.
What? Bro, so hot. I gotta lie, you guys are lucky that Oppenheimer didn't perfect the nuke. We're back. Damn, you made a gear for Flux too? They were friends once. They were friends. Down. was amazing. This was honestly, I am so down to watch this video. 1,000 players build massive civilization a week. I am so down to watch that. I honestly, with my anime community, I honestly want to build a world like this because it's so fun. That was amazing. That was, oh my god, that was phenomenal. Holy shit. Mind, the video's like 2 hours and 30 minutes long, but it didn't feel that long. It honestly didn't feel long because it gets you so invested. The storytelling by Ish was, yo, it's amazing. Oh my god. The storytelling was phenomenal, and the music, it keeps you engaged for all that time. Like, holy shit, that was amazing. That was fantastic. I am just speechless how amazing this video was. It's like, it's things you do with your friends. Like, it's things, it's not as grand of a scale as this, but it's something like you and your friends experience. Because I kind of, even like our smaller group of 5 people, you experience kind of a war and stuff. But not bad. Not bad. It actually, you know, it simulates civilization. Because if you reflect on our history, exactly how it plays out. Not exactly one from copy, but you know what I mean. With the world war happening, a lot of nations unifying together to take on a bigger enemy. That's why I say Seneca was a necessary evil. That her being the last villain basically, or housing the villain, the main villain of the story. It was necessary because with her doing it. I mean, while everybody didn't get unified under one flag or under one nation, and everybody was unified, it allowed for true peace. It did allow for true peace in the end. You know, we didn't need no more big major conflicts. I loved it. Honestly, this story had a lot of good characters I was rooting for. Like, of course, Saps MVP. We were all rooting for Saps. Always rooting for Saps to get away and prove his innocence. My boy Lingolini, I had to do him dirty for the Lingolini Mafia. I wanted to see him expand the Mafia and cook. Remy with his restaurant died inside. He died in the wars. Collateral. My boy Remy. Even one daddy. Oh my god. But now I get props to the Cask Coalition. Because I honestly thought their nation at the beginning might have got invaded or something. Or they would have got, I mean, did they get dragged into a conflict at the end of it? But I thought they would have got invaded because the nation was too peaceful. I didn't think they had like enough, like they didn't have military might, you know, at all. But of course they all made the pact on the Blue Cross, so it wasn't really needed. They didn't need to worry too much about things. But even then, when things were skyrocketing, even when Island 1 opened up, when the borders went down, I'm surprised that they stayed chilling. Nothing went, like, even people passing through, nothing, like no one really messed with the Cask Coalition. Nobody. The Commonwealth, since the beginning, since the video started, I knew they're gonna drop. The Commonwealth never ever works out. It never works out, no matter what. You could have a Senate, or you could have a Parliament, which kind of Muslim shit, kind of, not really. But when you divide powers amongst a lot of groups that control a different amount of people, it does spark problems. Exactly what happened there. I love how Spoon, even though he wasn't like, he was brought up as not a competent leader because he was there out of fame for surviving. he actually clutched up. You know, sometimes people like that actually clutch up and lead the nation into a good way. It's a good direction. You know, Spoon actually cooked. He did well. I give him that. I honestly thought that he might have turned into like a complete absolute monarch or like a complete dictator and ruin shit. But no, he actually cooked. He actually really cooked. I'm actually happy for Spoon. He actually succeeded. And he led the charge too. The Covenant, they fell. That's what happens when you do have a tight nation with certain ideals. And when you as a leader try to change it up a little bit and go against the ideals, there's always going to be people that don't agree with you, and there are people that are going to try to fight you. So the Covenant really split in half. They lost half their people instantly. Elysium, big props. Honestly, Elysium, big props. Big props to Elysium for actually staying out of conflict too. They didn't even join in the war. They actually stayed in. They had a little peace, you know, a peace ceremony, a peace festival. They chilled their own things. I honestly thought, because I mean, at the end of the day, it was mainly because if the Commonwealth and West Helm had an actual direct battle with each other, either if the Commonwealth invades Island 1, they would need to go to Elysium, or even then, they might become a battlefield even if West Helm invades. I mean, no, because West Helm just passes through Elysium completely and just go straight to West Helm. But still, though, they're a potential target for a battlefield for this war, bro. But big props to them. So Benji, that has got my boy Lingolini killed. Justice for Lingolini. I mean, he got it in the end by Seneca dying. But Seneca, yeah, she was needed. She was actually needed as a villain. She was needed. I mean, she wasn't like truly a villain. She wasn't really, even though she was housing a lot of the, you know, a lot of the enemies from the world. She was housing them, and she wouldn't have killed my boy Lingolini, so she's a villain in my eyes for doing that to my boy. But thinking about it outside the box, from outside the scope, she just did what's right for her nation. She did what was right for her nation, like to hold power, and then she acted out of anger, of course, and then it went downhill. But yeah, honestly, Hardbreeding Flux was a big mistake. I'll say that much. Even though the trial, I mean, even though you did have the issue of the trial, so everybody was still unified against you. So I guess you're trying to add numbers to your cause. But it was about time that they were going to kill you anyways. It was about time that they were going to get you anyways. But damn, that was crazy though. But not going to lie, Oppenheimer and Barbie put me off so much, bro. The fact that people, they actually did that, the fact that Oppenheimer made a nuke is crazy. It would have been funny if that actually came into play into the story. Because it would have been funny if they secretly made a nuke under the volcano. Like on some crazy shit. They made the nuke under the volcano. It opened up the lava, some redstone contraption, boop, and then you shot straight into. That would have been insane. That would have been insane. If that was the outcome of it. Oh my god, my boy Oppenheimer cooked. Damn, Remy, rest in peace, my boy. It is cool though that the Coliseum really became a big piece. A really big important piece of the story with the 1v1 with Saps versus Flux. God damn though, but I'm actually mad. It took like almost the end of the video for people to figure it out that it was Flux. You know? Because, like, if you really think about it, based on the first meeting, instantly, Flux was the first person that should have been, you know, person of interest. Because he was the one person they didn't really agree with everything. He thought they were going to attack us. They thought the island wasn't attacking and invade, this and that. You know, he was the only one against you guys. So they should be the first person you question. Even if you guys are wrong, always question that one person. Always first. Always. But, yeah, what a story. This show was amazing. This story was amazing. I do love the fact how it worked. How, you know, both islands made a certain type of person. They made a certain type of person, a certain kind of people. The conquistadors, conquistadors was mad funny. The pirates chilling still. The pirates nothing. I'm surprised nobody lived in the jungle, and Saps was allowed to live was survive in the jungle. I was surprised nobody, no nomads, nothing, nobody took advantage of the jungle. I mean, to be fair, why would you? I'm also surprised that nobody tried to expand like into the jungle, you know? And no one like actually like Cast Collection. I mean, Cast Collection is more about peace, but I mean, to be fair, you guys don't have extra people added, so yeah, it's kind of problematic. It is kind of problematic when you have no more people spawning into the world, so you have to work with your numbers. So yeah, I guess if you do spread out your nation, you're gonna spread it thin with people, and then it becomes problematic. Yeah, but even then, shit, that's bad. I mean, if Spood could probably do it well, so a little bit, just move it entirely to Island 2. But what an amazing fucking story! This shit was peak. My god, bro, Legolini. What an amazing story, my god, bro. Honestly, now I want to play Minecraft. I'm out of my boys. I'm down to make a server with all you guys. I am down to make a big ass server with all my community members. I am so down, bro. My god. But besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I did. This video was so entertaining. My god, I am so down to check out more of these videos too. Shit. Hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did. Make sure to like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Have an amazing day.